All right, I'm going to go first to Jeff Probst, who is currently in second place.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
guessed
know.
Ronnie.
No.
Ronnie does not have a berry on his face. He's got other shit on his face, but not a berry. Jimmy, what's the answer?
Ralph the Homo.
Ralph the Homo is acceptable. Jerry O'Connell, what's the answer? Come on,
You know
who has
what?
a berry on his face?
I went with Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget?
Oh, my goodness. Well, didn't he have something on his face?
Are you aware we bumped Ryan Felipe for you? Jerry said, I'm really embarrassed by my performance. I go,
He doesn't want to leave the studio because of it.
I said, maybe you should be happy you didn't do that well. You know?
Shows you have a life.
Yeah, I mean, shows you have something going on, man.
Here's the thing, Jerry. You have to listen all day and then listen to the reruns on the weekend over and over and over again. Try to memorize everything that happens.
And obviously you don't have that kind of time.
Right. How often you banging your wife? Is it still as hot and heavy as when you first met her?
Yeah, it's still it's still going well. A lot of people when I got married said the first year was going to be the most difficult, and I haven't found that at all.
So it's getting more difficult?
It's
You mean?
yeah.
To me, the first year is the fun part. You know, I mean, you still have that glow.
Well, how long did you know each other before you got married?
They were going out a long time.
For a few years, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, you mean the first year of marriage, right? Is supposed to be the most
That's
difficult.
That's what I mean. I mean, we,
But you were living together and everything before that, so it wasn't like anything changed.
I've actually found, like I've actually gotten better at it. A lot of times,
At fucking?
yeah, I'm practicing.
I practice with her too.
I try to never fight. Like even when fights are instigated, and they get instigated, they just do. But
is it weird for you when you go out like together and Rebecca gets all this attention because of her looks, and then like guys kind of are always sort of like flirting with her and hitting on her? I mean, does it get a little bothersome?
there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the one that Rebecca's married to, so it doesn't bother me. And what am I going to do about that?
When you say the fights get instigated, who's instigating them?
I just mean everyone. People who live together are going to have differences. Definitely.
What differences could you have with Rebecca, though? I mean, it seems impossible.
You just have differences about, like...
Do you try to put things up in the house that she doesn't want up there?
Actually, I have a Joe DiMaggio ball that keeps getting, like, hidden, and I keep putting it in the center of the mantle, and then it gets,
I had read that
hidden.
Rebecca does something to you that I don't approve of, that when you like to watch sports... She like comes in the room and demands that the TV be turned off. That's not right.
Or down or something. She
Something
doesn't
like
the
that.
sound of it.
Yeah, it's
called a broad.
Yeah,
but that's not fair. I mean, Jerry's got to have his thing, you know.
I
mean, you're a
am
separate
someone
person.
who I watch a lot of football. I like to take during football season, the 16, 17, 18 weeks of football season. I like to take all day Sunday and just sit down and just watch every game
because you're a man.
As I can.
Yeah.
And I think,
and she'll walk in and go.
I think
Turn that off.
I think it's a common argument that spouses want to do other things outside and stuff, and I have to respect that. But
She went on Letterman on one of these shows and goes, "I go in the room and I make Jerry turn it off."
Wow. Well, no, not the football game. The negotiation that we've had, once again, getting back to never fighting, is Rebecca listens to music while I get to watch the image of the football game.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
that's
so you
not
can't
right.
hear the sound of the football
I
game.
cannot hear the sound.
You guys have to be in the same room?
We only have just a living room, and
you should come to my house.
Really?
You should probably get divorced. I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous. Like why does Jerry have to have music on?
So she's dancing around and stuff while you're watching the game?
What kind of music are you listening to?
Is that the problem being with a hot chick? They're used to getting what they want from men.
I think. I think that Rebecca is.
Why are you laughing, Jimmy?
I feel bad for Jerry, but what are you going to do?
Listen, I think
being
that
so careful.
I realize there are demands made of me that if I was with another woman, I would probably say shut the fuck up, And when I'm very grateful to be with Rebecca, and I just don't want to fight.
Jimmy would never put up with that. Jimmy, if Sarah walked in the room and said to you, "Look, I'm putting music on. Turn that fucking football sound off."
I wouldn't even hear the words.
You wouldn't?
They wouldn't even penetrate my head.
Sarah would get tasered, right?
No, but you know what? She knows that she knows that I enjoy that, and it's part of the kind of the deal, and so she lets it happen.
I'm afraid Jerry didn't like teach Rebecca right from the start.
Like Jerry's on the losing end of every argument? Is
Yeah.
that how you're feeling?
That's how I'm feeling.
Rebecca gets her way all the time.
Like Rebecca has
Yeah.
a sign up in the bathroom to remind Jerry to put the toilet seat down.
Actually, I did get in trouble. I was putting the lid down, and I'm told to keep the lid up and just keep the seat down.
Oh, wow.
I
There's
did
too
get
many
in a little
rules.
bit of trouble for that.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you put the seat any way you want, right?
Yeah, well, sure, of course. But part of the thing is she has her place and I have my place. So, her place is she gets to decide what goes on, and my place I decide what
Please.
goes on.
Jimmy told me he pees on Sarah. He doesn't even
He
go
doesn't even go to the bathroom
No.
anymore. He just pees on Sarah.
He's still wiped down.
Little R. Kelly.
You know, you get back at a hot chick, you disappoint them during sex. That's what I do.
Yeah,
That'll teach him a lot.
that's my strategy.
970P. The extra E is for extra P.
But Rebecca's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I got to hang out with Rebecca, as you know.
I know,
I
and
mean,
has-
she is fun.
Wonderful things to say about you, and especially Beth. Really likes Beth.
I
Who
like
does
her.
she like better, Howard or Beth?
I think she likes them differently. I mean,
That's a terrible question. She likes me better. I know that.
Jimmy's just trying to.
I don't think that's
cause
true
trouble.
necessarily.
So you're a troublemaker.
I think Rebecca thinks Beth is a really special person. I think Rebecca thinks you're.
But Rebecca, if push came to shove, Rebecca would rather spend the day with me than with Beth.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, but I'm sure Rebecca paints it differently with Jerry than
Right.
Right.
He doesn't want to make Jerry.
Rebecca
Who would
thinks
you
you're-
rather spend the day with, Jerry, Beth, or Howard?
Beth.
Of course. Well, then
I
that
think
makes
any guy
sense.
You're a guy. Well, I'm extra special to the whole world. Beth is special, but I'm extra special. I'm
Halibut.
halibut. Do you know?
There's some things I would like to bring up from our vacation together, but I don't know if it's cool to bring them up.
Well, yeah, it's cool. But first of all,
Yeah.
I just want to say that people should know that Jimmy is such a super fan, and in a way, he deserved to win the contest because
Thank you.
whenever he wants to hear the Howard Stern show in his house, he turns to Sarah and goes, "Halibut," and
then
that
she
being
turns
put on
it
the
on.
radio.
She does it to me, too. That's our code. Halibut.
Because of the bit I do, my father loves halibut. Do they have the halibut? The halibut?
Halibut.
My
Yeah.
father, you turn him on to something if he likes it, now he thinks there's no other fish in the world. Do they have the halibut? That's my old man says. And I go, Dad, I don't know if they have the halibut. And when did it become the halibut?
But I think you always know if they have the halibut because you have to check ahead.
But you know what? He likes every fish. It doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
he thinks he likes halibut because he had it once and he liked
Probably
it.
does like it.
Do they have the halibut?
Do you want to hear something weird? I don't buy newspapers anymore just because you get it on the internet, and I sort of canceled all the subscriptions.
Right.
But I flew in yesterday and I bought a New York Times, and now when I get the New York Times, I think of your father. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, well, my father, that's his Bible.
Yeah.
Like if I was a writer for the New York Times, my father would think I was great. Like anything with the New York Times.
But it's
Did
just
you
funny
really-
how you affiliate things with things, Like I think of your dad when I pick up the New York Times. It's
My
just
father's
strange.
already read the entire New York Times. Front to
already
back.
done.
It's already done.
For the day.
And he can quiz you on it and we'll have opinions about it. And as long as you talk about that, you're fine. You go off into any other area, you don't want to hear from me.
Unless it's halibut. But you are just like your father in a lot of ways.
I know.
Because
Absolutely.
when we sit down for dinner at around 4:30 in the afternoon, when you sit down to dinner,
That's not true.
You better be ready. Well, fortunately, Beth is around to negotiate a later time,
Right.
or else
Well, I'm
if,
hungry.
If it was entirely up to you, it would be early.
That's funny.
I
If
know.
Beth calls and goes, listen, we can start negotiating dinner. Howard wants it at noon.
Is that the funny thing you wanted to tell about the vacation?
No, but there is definitely a lot of anxiety there as far as ordering quickly goes.
Do
Yes.
you have to order quickly with Howard?
Oh,
too?
yes.
Because it's so-
really?
Oh, yes, you do. Well, I just wanted to mention a couple things because Sarah is very bad at ordering, and the great part is she doesn't think she's bad at ordering, but everything's positioned as a question. Like there's something on the menu is like she's a vegetarian, which makes everything a problem. But she'll be like, veggie wrap. And then the waiter doesn't know what to do because it's being positioned as a question.
Right.
And really, you just say veggie wrap. That's what she want, right?
Right.
But it becomes a whole thing. But when you're around, she gets her act together and like kind of prepares for what she's going to order.
Oh,
Is she
absolutely.
nervous around me?
Well, no, but I think she understands that everything has to go exactly your way, or we
Is
have
that
trouble.
true, or you just know that from the radio?
Howard, everyone's nervous around you.
No.
Why is everyone
I'm
nervous
not
around
nervous
me?
around you because I share the same anxiety about wanting. I feel like the waiter's got to get the order, and I don't want to waste their time. And
You know what I
all that
find,
stuff.
and tell me if you guys find this. When I finally get to a restaurant, no matter what time it is, I'm hungry. I want to eat. I'm really hungry, and no amount of drinking is going to satisfy. I don't want to socialize. I want to eat. And it is a curse. It is just a curse. I am like my father that way. I don't,
I'm actually someone who, when they come to take the drink order, I put my food order in.
That's
as well.
what I do, and that's what Jimmy's making fun of. I go, you know what, waiter? Here's the
I know
drinks.
everything I want right now.
Yeah, I mean, it takes me 3 seconds to analyze a menu. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. to look
There's
over
a name
menu.
for people like that. It's called an asshole.
Am I being an asshole?
Well, no, it just feels like you're rushing the whole thing,
The
Yeah,
whole
but what's
idea
the rush?
is to
I mean-
enjoy the company.
Yes, but if
to
the order,
take your time.
But if the order, you know what? There's such a thing as too much time with people.
I will say in Howard's defense,
Most people don't think it's 30 seconds.
It's not a short meal. There's
a long
plenty
meal.
of socializing. It just more of it happens after the meal than before
Oh,
the
it
meal.
does not. He's gone halfway through the meal.
No. I didn't. Not on vacation.
No, come on. Am I like that?
Not,
I mean,
not
I
on
love it.
vacation. But you do like to order right away.
I do. I want it done.
Well, I think restaurants appreciate it too because they have turnover rates that they have to.
He's not
No, we
leaving.
stay
According
forever.
to Jimmy, he's just ordering fast and not leaving.
Yeah,
And you want to know what's fun?
Danielle's a big turnover play.
No, but you know what's fun? Like Beth and I, and Beth is this. Like she'll say, "Oh yeah, he's terrible. He orders fast and all that." She loves it. We get home. She goes, "Thank God you order fast because I got
You know
home."
what? This is your interpretation of her
Ask her.
because we have heard you interpret
She won't
her
say it on the
before,
air.
and then she calls in and corrects the whole thing.
I love being with Jimmy and Sarah, but I swear, like if we're on vacation together and we meet for dinner, there's like an ebb and flow to it. I mean, it's enough already.
Yeah.
It's like we've sat for an hour and a half. That's it.
Oh no, we'd had longer
2
meals than
hours.
an hour and a half.
We
say.
have fun.
But when Beth came out to L.A. a couple weeks ago, we went out to dinner at like 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, you guys.
and we were probably out till midnight.
Yeah, Beth
so
will do
that's
that.
not happening if Howard's in the mix, is what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
weird because Beth will say to me, "Oh, it's so great when you're there because it's over quick and you can, not
my
with you,
goodness.
but like it's
Yeah.
happened."
Yeah, but you said that the night you left Gary's early, you said Beth was
Anxious
so
to get
into
out.
that.
She won't admit it on the air.
She
was
won't.
Happy.
You're still sticking by that story.
She told me in private she was happy we left
Lying.
Gary's.
I know you're lying.
No.
I know you're lying.
She was thrilled. No one
She
wanted
was
to be there.
trying to get dessert. You were yelling at her from the front door.
Gary dragged out the evening. Gary was like waiting and waiting and waiting to serve this meal.
Waiting and waiting. His wife made dessert. They said Mary's dessert.
Oh,
Right.
it was.
And they
I took it
didn't
in the
even
car with
get
me.
it.
Bullshit.
Everyone wanted to leave. I wasn't the only one.
Can
It was a great night, but it was enough.
Can I give Jimmy the timetable? So, Jimmy, here's the timetable. Arrive at my house at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
And where you have drinks and hors d'oeuvres. You wait around, right? We sit down to eat.
forever.
We're supposed to start eating at 8, but we start, because Artie was a little late, so we start eating at
Oh,
about
fuck
8.
with
So I
that.
get penalized.
We start eating at 8:20, okay?
Right.
Right. I never eat for more
now
than an
now
hour.
the meal goes fast. In fact, I had a guy who was going to talk about wines. I cut that. So at 9:30,
He's taking things out of the program.
I'm taking things out of the program. At 9:30, we have eaten a full meal. We've eaten like salad, the main course, and everything. And now they're bringing out dessert. And Howard gets up and leaves
Dessert.
at
Gary goes,
9:30.
Dude, it was the best.
We were getting our main
The
course.
entree. That's
Gary
right.
goes,
She left.
Mary made dessert. And I go, who cares who made dessert?
So Beth goes back into the kitchen with Mary to try to get some of this dessert to take home. Howard's at the front door screaming her name.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt the dinner.
Halibut.
My entree
I'm
was
cursed.
being set down, and I was at a table with Ronnie. So Howard gets up
At the
and
kids' table.
yeah, so Ronnie has to get up to get Air Force One ready because Howard got up.
You want to know
The
something?
entire thing is disturbed.
I'll admit it. Don't invite me anywhere because I'm an asshole. Okay? If that's what everyone wants to hear. You want to know the truth? I'm not doing it to be rude. I just can't take it. I don't understand. It's like torture.
But can I tell you something? It is rude because
I
what
don't
you're saying
sitting and
is
talking.
Your presence.
what you're saying is
This I understand. It's a job.
here's why it's rude.
Would you want to be doing this if it wasn't a job?
What you're saying is, I don't care what regular people do or how any of you feel. This is how I feel, and I'm going to do what I want to do.
I
Right.
disagree, by the way. I'm going to disagree, and I want to just do a very rudimentary psychological analysis of this,
right.
because I do have this to a certain extent with my circle of people. Everybody's so goddamn concerned with that you're happy, and look, even you canceling the wine.
Just do what you want.
Because
Stop
of
focusing on me.
It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you feel like,
But Jimmy,
everybody's looking at me. Everybody is following my lead.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
Howard
want
doesn't know.
everyone to follow
Howard
my
doesn't know
lead.
Gary canceled all that. He did
And
not
Jimmy,
know.
here's the difference between you and Howard. If you don't like the way things are going, in other words, I'm having this dinner, but
Why
I
don't you
know
work for
every
Jimmy?
second of the way,
Why
every
don't you
second of
go
the way
work for
that
Jimmy?
every little piece of it is going to be critiqued on Monday morning.
Right.
You'll
right.
sit
So
through the
now, of
torture.
course, now I'm calling audible.
No,
You
I
should
do
work
the
for
same
Jimmy.
thing. I do the same thing.
I
to
might
people.
when we're all done here. Maybe Jimmy will hire me.
Jimmy's not hiring.
I know.
It could happen. You never know.
You never know.
Well,
but-
I do understand to a certain extent. Even if you're not
Do you have a
trying
bad time
to do
on
it,
vacation with me, though?
No, I have a lot of fun on
We
vacation.
do, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
am I a drag?
Not at all. No.
Although I got
Be
upset.
honest. Howard is rude.
No.
Oh, am I?
No, not at all.
No,
not at
I'm
all.
not.
No.
You are.
No.
You can be.
No,
well,
I'm not.
I don't see that. I
I
don't
don't
see
see it
The
either.
I'm
word isn't
telling
rude.
you,
It's
yeah.
you can be abrupt. You can be abrupt sometimes.
I'm
Like,
doing
Let me
people
say,
a
you
favor.
can say abrupt all you want. I invited
You're rude.
Howard to go to the Rainforest concert with me once.
Yeah.
And you know how he's saying he left during intermission at this one?
Yeah.
He did it to me too, only he
Right.
didn't even say goodbye.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was
turned,
being considerate.
The
I
concert
was.
started up again. He was there.
Yeah.
And then I turned to say something to him. The whole row was empty.
Yeah.
He left and he took everybody with
I
him.
do
Robin,
that, too.
honestly, I did that to not be rude. I did that to say, she's sitting there enjoying herself. If I make a whole big goodbye, it's annoying. Like let her have her good time. Why should I ruin? And then she's going to be like, oh, he's leaving. He probably didn't have a good time. I just left. That's all.
Well, I
Don't
wanted to
bother
have
anybody.
a good time with you, and all of a sudden you were gone, and I was like, "Oh my God, did he not
honestly-
enjoy himself? He didn't even say goodbye."
I honestly didn't do it to be rude.
Jeez.
It's called a French exit because it's a rude exit. 'cause
Is
you
it?
don't say
Yeah,
goodbye
yeah.
to people.
Wow.
But
What time do you-
I have no problems with
What
it.
time do you wake up in the morning on, say, though, when you're on vacation? What time do you get up?
Oh, probably around 7.
And the weekends and stuff. See, Howard gets up so early
I get
that
up
it
at 5.
seems much later to him, I think.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
went
does,
away
and
to.
I get up at 5, and then I hate Jimmy because you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Like Harry
He doesn't
with
get
Artie.
up with you.
He doesn't get up, and then Artie, he comes out of bed like
Artie doesn't get up until noon.
he starts eating.
Said who?
breakfast.
Yeah, noon is early.
Same with Jimmy and Sarah. They don't emerge from their room till like noon. I'm like, the whole day is over.
I
Well,
thought
can't you
liked
entertain
that.
yourself? What are
I
you, a
thought
loser?
liked
No,
that.
I do, but then they want to go to dinner together and they want to eat late, and I'm like, well, I've been up since 5 in the morning.
See, here's an observation about you and Beth that I think is,
I don't need Jimmy. Unlike you, I don't need someone to entertain me. Trust me, pal.
You had Beth with you.
But no, I don't need Beth to be with me to entertain myself.
Here's an observation
I'm
about
busy.
Howard and Beth that's really admirable. Like when we went to Bubba's wedding, we were staying at that hotel. Like I woke up what I thought was really early, like 7 o'clock is early, and I see Howard and Beth they're coming over from the beach. They've already run for an hour and are walking on the
Yeah.
beach and like they've already done half a day's work.
I start my day.
Yeah.
That's it.
But what, you never think about sleeping till like 10 on a vacation? or
I
something?
do my
can do
ablutions
that?
and then I start my day.
Who can do it?
Yeah.
Everyone
I do.
else besides you, too. I don't know.
Robin was out there early too.
I was finished my run when I saw them run.
Right.
How's that vacation? You getting up and running?
I don't know.
Look, what am I going to do?
What are you running
mean, I
from?
don't get-
That's
yeah,
really
right,
the question.
exactly. What are you
I'm
running
running
from?
to stay in shape. I want to be in shape.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think they'll-
What
to
else?
be on
Am
the
I?
beach is
Am I
so
not fun to be
horrible.
on vacation?
No,
with?
you're a lot of fun to be on vacation.
Yeah, I thought
with.
we had a good time.
There was one other funny, but it's not fun to talk about the normal stuff. But one of the great things was when we went into town. We were in Mexico. And
That
we
upset
Oh,
me.
that was great. I heard about this.
That was a whole thing.
I wouldn't go.
Howard,
He
wouldn't go.
doesn't leave the
I
resort.
would never go to any town in Mexico.
Howard
That
was
isn't-
certain that
For fear of
banditos-
kidnapping?
banditos were going to kidnap Beth.
I understand that. When you leave New York, you're camping out. So
I was so dead serious. Jimmy goes, "Hey, let's go into town," and I go,
didn't say it. Beth and Sarah want to go to town.
"No, Sarah wants."
Did you want to go to
town.
Carlos and Charlie's or something?
No,
Or
just-
I don't
they
know.
wanted to go shopping for
whatever.
trinkets.
Yeah.
Papa's
So-
and beer?
I said to them, and I was dead serious when I said this, and I really felt this way. I said to Beth, listen, don't go into town. I've been reading about these kidnappings. In fact, in Mexico
Oh, my God, I was kidding, but I was
but
right.
in Mexico, they're kidnapping country singers and killing them.
Yeah.
The Mexican country
singers. Then you were safe.
Yeah, we weren't. Oh, wait a minute. We were with a country singer.
And the fact of the matter
I didn't think of that.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is, I said to Beth, go ahead if you insist on going. But when you get kidnapped, don't fucking call me. Because I told you not to go. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for them to get back. I'm waiting. They finally come back, and Beth wasn't kidnapped, and everyone was safe. And they're describing they went into town. They had sodas. They had, they went to like
margaritas.
Yeah. They had all this fun.
They had a great time.
And I was perfectly happy staying right at the resort. I don't need, why would you leave heaven?
Were you honestly worried that Beth was going to get kidnapped by banditos?
Yes.
But you were worried, but you didn't come with her to protect her.
I don't want to.
Please, that's the last thing he's going to do.
Now, you know what was scary to me?
What?
There were people we were with, and not anyone, not Jimmy and not Sarah, and not me or Beth, but there were people we were with who wanted to get into town to buy pot, I heard a rumor.
Oh, I see.
And I said in Mexico, if you go and approach people about pot, they're either going to kidnap you, kill you, or arrest you, and you will never see the light of fucking day. Jerry, am I right? Am I being an asshole?
I have to tell you, when we go on vacation to Mexico, we don't leave our resort either.
Of course.
And we actually do it because this is awful, but we don't want to run into other people who are going to know
Mexicans?
us. No.
You don't want to run into Mexicans. Fair enough.
No. We don't want to run into people who are maybe going to want to take a picture or anything like that. Now, these places are filled with touristy type people,
right?
And they think because you're in another country, it's their right to like hang out, that you have something in common. And the fact of the matter is, that we really have nothing in common. We just happen to be in the same country.
Whatever your reason is, you don't leave. And that's my feeling.
And that's
too.
the move.
I don't. Also,
right.
when you go to these resorts, they're so expensive. Like, I don't want to waste 1 minute of time.
And the food is they're going into town to find food. You wouldn't find better food than where we were.
Right.
Where do you think you're going? You're going to have better food than what this is.
I think what you wanted was an authentic Mexican experience.
I figured I'd just go along and see what happens.
He wanted Senor Frogs.
Jimmy's very easygoing. I'm not. I'm not easygoing like him. He has fun. I don't.
That's true. That is very true.
He does. He has fun.
You don't know how to have fun.
Like, he always looks like he's having more fun than me. I see him and Sarah sitting at a table. They're having lunch, and they look like they're having a lot of fun. And
They slept till 11.
Just in the last couple,
Because I sleep.
in the last couple of weeks, Booker had that, his girlfriend threw him this surprise party.
it sounded awful.
Howard decided it was going to be an awful experience without going.
Well, I knew it. I got that email from his girlfriend. You should hear this. Come to my boyfriend Booker's surprise birthday party in Atlantic City. Okay, so far so good. Then she goes and she writes, this is Alicia, the newscaster in Philadelphia. She goes, and what
the girl who punched the woman in the meat market?
There was no punching.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, please. If I've gotten a lecture 20 times.
And then referred to the police officer as a lesbian?
It's evidently a big misunderstanding.
None of this apparently occurred.
The officer had a short haircut.
All right, listen.
The one who emailed Rich Eisen, and his wife sent the email back.
Allegedly.
Let me tell you something.
So maybe you should do that Superfan Contest.
You got to hear this. So I get this email. It says, you tell me if you would go to this. Come to Chris Booker's surprise birthday party.
Already know.
Right. I'm having.
Stop there.
Listen to this. Stay in your rooms.
Oh, here we
till
go.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I'm going to have coffee and dessert. Now, I'm saying to myself, wait a second, I'm going to go all the way down to fucking Atlantic City. Now I got to hide in my room till 10 o'clock till this fuck gets there for his birthday, so he won't run into me. He's
Did
going to
they
go.
ask you to hide in your room?
Stay in your room. Stay away from your room.
This is how he described it to me. He had
And
almost
the reason
talked
it
me out of
changed.
going.
The reason it changed is because I spoke about it on the air.
Oh, stop it, Howard.
So stay away from blah blah blah. I mean, just stay out of the hotel till 10 o'clock. Hide in your room is what she's saying.
It was not that way
And
at all.
then I'm going to make coffee and dessert. What about fucking dinner? I'm there all. I mean, I got to stay in my room while Booker eats his dinner, and then I get to come out for coffee and dessert. No fucking way.
You are
I'm not
so
going.
funny.
Stay home.
You didn't talk about it on the air. It was a surprise party. You didn't talk about it.
That's right.
Oh.
So here's the deal.
That would have been great if
All
you did.
she said was Booker and I are checking in at this time, and we're going to this restaurant.
No.
Just avoid that.
That's not the way I read
And
it.
then we meet at 8:30.
I got to avoid the restaurant.
They're 50 restaurants in the hotel.
I don't need pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, also, Howard's 9 feet tall, and it's hard
Right.
for him to blend in, and people want to talk
Nobody
to him.
would
And people
have
want to
seen
take
him.
pictures.
Admit I'm fun on vacation.
Nobody, you are fun on
I am.
vacation.
I make jokes. Sarah
Yeah.
loves me.
Oh,
Does Sarah
yes.
really like me?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Does
There's
she
a lot
like
of
Beth?
gossiping. Yeah, she loves Beth.
I don't know if she does.
She
Why
loves
do you
Beth.
say that?
She does?
Loves her, yeah.
All right.
What gives you that impression? What is going on?
I don't know. I'm
over
just
there?
trying to see what's going
Stirring
on.
up things
Checking
up?
it out.
All right.
You guys play Scrabble or something when you're there? Or?
Jimmy does.
Yeah, Sarah and I play
I
Scrabble
fucking hate.
constantly.
I played with him once. It was horrible.
Like, because you had a
really-
performance like mine on the Superfan?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're really good at it. And,
Yeah.
and
They
like,
know all those words.
They know words. And
Yeah, it's hard to just jump into Scrabble. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm
little
not a
words.
Scrabble guy. I mean, I'll play, but
Scrabble is like, who wants to know words? Way slow me down.
Where does the fun come in on the vacation?
Howard's a Yahtzee guy, a travel Yahtzee guy.
Jenga.
No, I'm a chess guy.
Oh, right, of course.
Yes, you should
You
know
wouldn't
that.
know that. You should listen to the show, Jerry.
All right, let's go back to Eric the Midget, who really did want to say something.
Oh,
Him again?
Oh, right.
no,
He's
I
been
promised
holding
him.
on. Yeah.
All right, Eric, go ahead quickly.
I was going to talk about my shows that I have tonight and tomorrow night.
Well,
Bye.
that's very exciting.
Take care, Eric.
Eric, do you ever consider that your timing is horrible? Like we're having this fun conversation, and then all of a sudden you get on, and all you want to do is plug.
Well, I told the people in the room since I was in my chat room since I wasn't listening to let me know when the contest was over. They let me know a bit too early, obviously.
All right, quickly, what do you want to plug?
If fun were a car, you'd be a speed bump. You understand?
Do you guys ever listen to Eric's broadcasts?
I not only that, I really had to watch myself because I started to get obsessed with it. I started watching it online, and I realized I was headed in a dangerous path, and that I could become really just spend my whole life watching Eric.
You were one of the online guys. You
Yeah,
would go to his
I
JFSC.
did. When I figured it out, I was like, "Oh no, I better not do this. I better not do this."
Are you a JFSC member?
I think so. Yeah, I think I had to sign up, whatever to
Right.
watch.
Eric, are you nervous about being in the movie?
No, not really.
He doesn't really get nervous.
All right, good.
I don't think Eric's going to come through. I think he's going to find a way to kind of weasel out of the
it.
movie.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I hope Colin is writing for Eric because I don't expect much acting. I think the part has to be perfect for
Yesterday,
Eric.
I also
Eric
like
is.
the idea that Eric's mad at me after I got him tickets to the American Idol finale, the plane, all that stuff, and he screwed me and decided not to come. He's mad at me because
Yeah.
I made fun of him.
Like,
Well,
you shouldn't be
that's-
mad at him.
But that's the best way to get on Eric's bad side. Do something for him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He hates me, and all I do is nice things for him. I got him Catherine McPhee's home phone number, which she still thanks me
Nice for her, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good for her. It was good for him.
Eric.
Yes, I'm here.
And what about the balloons? I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but is this ever going to happen, the flying with balloons?
Oh, he's never going to do it.
Everywhere I go, people are like, oh, you got to get Eric on the balloons.
He's afraid we're going to open a window and let him go sailing
I
out the
told him
window.
about that priest who flew
Yeah.
away in Brazil.
Yeah. No, we'll make
right.
sure that doesn't happen. We'll be standing by with BB guns.
We'll shoot you down if anything happens.
I love it.
Jimmy's going to bring a BB gun.
Yeah.
You want to be here when he flies with balloons.
Are you kidding me? I want to be the one that cuts the string, and I
Right.
want to see him float away with balloons. Eric?
That's not ever going to happen.
All right.
All right. All right, Eric, I got to go, really.
Well, tonight on the JFSC, there's
Bye.
the first of the final four.
We'll see you later,
American
Eric.
Idol
Thanks for calling him.
And ECW.
Take care of yourself. You got any? All right. See you later.
Shut up, fat ass. You obnoxious fat ass.
Oh, come on. We know where to find you, dude. You don't move. Just,
Hey, is that an enormous pimple on your forehead?
No, it's not.
It's his brother.
Julio. That's his face.
Pull your hat up. I'm telling you.
Just pull the hat down farther.
Pull it up.
No.
No.
His whole face is red today. What's going on?
Why are you so red-faced?
I don't know.
You have big pimples, and look at your cheek even. They look-
Yeah.
I'm a Kennedy.
The skin doesn't look good today.
What are you doing? Did you try some new product?
No, I have not tried a new product.
All right. All right, listen, I got to go, okay? I got a lot to do.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.
Break a leg. That's what actors say.
Right.
And you should listen to Jerry about taking him up on some acting lessons.
Yeah.
If you're smart. Guy's been around the block, knows what he's doing. All right, thank you.
No, Eric.
Let's go to Greg. Greg, go ahead.
Hey guys, how you doing?
All
Love
right.
the show. Been a long time listener. I love Sirius. Two quick things. I wanted to ask you if you felt uncomfortable being around Jerry after having his girlfriend naked in your apartment, and you never
come on.
really told us if you banged her or not.
I never banged Rebecca. I'm friends with Rebecca.
And I should also say I had never met Rebecca at that point.
That's right.
So for me to get upset with her about something that
Rebecca at
happened
that
when
point-
Rebecca didn't even know I existed on this planet.
Rebecca
So-
at that point was in a very unhappy marriage. She turned to me in a moment of need. And let me tell you, that's got to be the low point of her life, turning to me for anything. No, we were just friends, and we were hanging out having a good time, Jerry. That was
yeah,
it.
I don't feel any. I'm not uncomfortable.
I'm
in any
not.
way.
Don't ask me to destroy my pictures of that night. Those are mine, and you really have no right to them.
Don't you get worried about your naked pictures? Someone coming in and downloading them or
I
something?
worry all the time. No, they're not.
You're not naked.
They're not in
are you?
downloadable condition. They're in. There's one thing of Polaroids. They sit in a very, very private place where no one can find them.
Are you naked too?
Who, me?
Yes.
Hell no. Are you crazy?
Because I'm breaking in.
Like any good friends.
Really?
Like any good friends, we took naked photos. Big deal.
Yeah. Howard and I took naked
You know,
photos.
I do have to admit, I did ask once. I asked.
What did she say?
No.
She
That
said no. What?
she never made love to Howard?
No, that I couldn't take photos.
Oh.
Why?
It just, I mean, and I once again, I agree with the argument. I know everyone's going to jump on the, I get beat up in my marriage, but I mean, it's, you know, I think she was afraid that it was going to get out there somehow.
And boy,
I
if it got
understand
out there, what would we see? A most gorgeous woman nude. I mean, how
Well,
would
it was
that hurt you?
it was awful. I had one of those wind-up cameras where you have to hold the flash
Right.
down, and I would have had to take it to Photomat, so they
Yeah.
would have seen it.
They would have
Did you
made copies.
Did you bring up that she did it for me? So why can't she do it for you?
No, I didn't bring that up. No.
You did. Well, throw that in there.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
all right.
now take that
I will
argument.
Are you
try
crazy, Jerry? That's going to win the argument. Well, you did it for Howard, for Christ's sake, and you weren't even married to him.
I will try that. I did suggest maybe obscuring faces, but that didn't even fly.
Robin, has Jim Florentine tried to take
No.
nude photos of you? And Robin, can I ask, why are you surrounded by dead flowers?
I like dead flowers.
Really?
She had she had a boyfriend who used to videotape her in the shower.
Oh, God.
This
I
guy
did that
was
once.
this guy was so annoying. He tried to videotape me, and but she got
What were
rid of
you
him.
doing in the shower?
Nothing. And then, but Jimmy might be a picture taker. Did he
Oh,
ever
yeah.
say to you, "I want to take some
No.
pictures"?
Oh yeah.
You like that, Jimmy?
Oh yeah. One time when she was doing the enema,
Yeah.
I got my Navy periscope up, went right up to poop shoot.
You love her. You love when she takes an animal.
I love the enema.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. It's like the smell of tuna and hazelnut.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
And you want pictures
Tuna.
of that.
Yeah. Well, there's something from. It's close to the business end in the front, you know.
All right.
Howard,
You like a girl with a clean asshole.
Absolutely.
Right.
Just like her dad.
Oh, shut up.
That's ridiculous.
I put a little Vaseline on the tip of my dick.
Robin, I can't
Her
believe you're,
butt cheeks is warm in the shower, by the way.
Right.
I can't believe you're dating our retarded puppet.
Right. All right. Thank you, Greg.
Howard, can I ask one other quick comment?
Yes.
What do you think of to Jerry's comments there? You talk about how there's these hot broad guys are already sick of banging him. I mean, that's the comment that he's been making. It sounds like maybe he doesn't have such a good deal after all. I thought
What is he saying?
I can't understand one word this guy
Greg,
is
you're
saying.
breaking up something about Jerry, hot broads. He's sick of his. He never said that.
Well, no, I was saying, well, he can't watch the football game. He can't do this. He can't do that. I felt bad for Stamos when she dumped him, but maybe he didn't get such a bad deal after all.
Are you kidding me? Rebecca's a lot of fun. Trust me.
Yeah.
She's got a good personality and she's hot. What more do you need in life?
Well, you can't watch.
She wants to turn the
football game
TV
on
off while I'm watching. I ain't complaining. I'll figure out something to do with her.
It's just, you know what, I do have to say in her defense, in Los Angeles, the games start at 9 a.m., and it goes until
Well,
10 p.m. So I'm in front of the television for
Start at
13
10.
hours. And
13 hours. That is a bit much.
Not the pregame.
That's not that much.
Hi, Jimmy.
All right, there you go. Just watching a videotape the boys took over the weekend. The Killers of Comedy were working with Beetlejuice, your friend. And it was Beetlejuice is eating, and Bob Levy walks over to Beetlejuice with his balls out
Oh, my.
Oh.
while Beetle is eating. And Beetle eventually notices. And Beetle seems to be the most rational one out of that whole Killers of Comedy group. He's like, why are your balls out? And it's disgusting. Beetlejuice knows that's disgusting. But did you know that Jerry knows Beetlejuice? That
Yes.
Jerry's mom has a weird connection to Beetlejuice. She was Beetlejuice's teacher in school.
For many years. He was he was
Lester.
at that school for many years, Lester, yeah.
Did she teach any of the other whack packers?
No, Lester is it.
I wonder if that class had any future, like, whack packers, like people we
Well,
should
I
be
have
using.
to say it was a special ed school.
Right, so probably a lot of great candidates for our show. But
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was probably a star right off from the bat.
But Beetle just started out in special ed?
He was in special ed, yeah.
Oh, he really made something of himself.
And it was a special ed school. It wasn't a separate class. It was
Do you think anyone would have realized, even your mom, at that point, that Beetle would become a superstar?
he was you can ask my mother, he was her favorite student for years.
She must not be that good a teacher. When I asked him to spell his name, he spelled it R-E-D. So she really didn't teach him that much.
Well,
I think in all those years she could have taught him his name.
It's a long process.
It is. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Beetlejuice is a long name.
People are a little,
Beetlejuice.
my aunt also taught at the same school. It was a school called PS 31 in Jersey City, and everyone's very concerned because Lester still goes out locally in Jersey City, and everyone's concerned about his drinking, actually.
Yeah, he does drink a lot.
He's not drinking enough or drinking too much?
Drinking too much, that he gets very drunk.
Oh.
Well, you know what's funny? For some reason, Lester Beetlejuice can only spell R-E-D. That's it.
Right.
Did your mom ever think to change his name to Red, which would have been a great name for him?
I don't think she was empowered to do that. I
Right.
think she was just working for this.
It would have made more
Jersey
sense to
City
go with
State.
whatever he could spell. That's my John Hine. John Hine, you were actually the answer to one of the trivia questions, but unfortunately it was the wrong answer. Jerry guessed you on one of the questions. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I was the announcer when the show started.
Right.
But it was George Takei.
George
But I
Takei.
appreciate it anyway, Jerry.
A lot of people do confuse those guys, though.
George Takei and John Hine.
True.
John, who has gotten 80
looks like-
blowjobs in his lifetime. Go ahead, John.
Oh, my.
I never said 80. Jerry O'Connell and
Near
Jeff
80.
Jerry O'Connell and Jeff Probst gave it their best shot, but it was Jimmy Kimmel who emerged victorious in the inaugural Celebrity Superfan Contest.
Right.
We'll talk about the difficulty of the quiz, how Jerry should take pride in not winning the contest, how Jeff knew Howard's family but couldn't come up with all the quiz answers, how Jimmy failed to recognize the voice of Crazy Alice,
Wow.
and if all three contestants are worthy of the title Celebrity Superfan.
To the Super Bowl?
And a beautiful.
Right.
Fractions and everything.
Son, he's
Oh,
going on
he's
over
there.
there.
What's happening?
Fred, what are you doing?
Enough, you know what? I had the pot up. I guess they just started rolling.
You had the pot up.
for the tape that we had before. I forgot to bring it down when they stopped it.
All right.
How about after day 2 of History of Howard Stern, I called up John Hine. I called up John Hine of all people.
Why did you call John Hine?
Well, I didn't want to bother anybody
Important?
Well, I don't want to say important, but I mean, he does the wrap-up show. I thought it would be less. I thought I would be more likely to get him there.
It'd be like if you called the White House and you asked for Condoleezza Rice.
Right.
You know.
Do Jerry and Jimmy believe that John Hine has gotten near 80 blowjobs?
Well, I don't have any reason not to believe him, but if that's the case, I'm very impressed. Very
And don't
impressed.
forget, he got married at 22 years old. He's claiming he got near 80 blowjobs before 22.
Wait, 80 blowjobs total or from 80 different women?
80 different women.
Oh.
I didn't say 80.
All right.
But
you said
somewhere in
near
that
80.
neighborhood, though, right?
The neighborhood, I came clean. The neighborhood shrunk. It's around 30. That's what I.
It's around 30? That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was conflicted about this, but I think John is an honest guy, and I think he's telling the truth. And I think that
come on, no one
I
believes
think
it.
that a lot of times in your adolescence, oral sex is not a home run.
In
but
your
it's something,
adolescence.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Yeah.
Not,
I bet
not a
Jerry's
mine.
got about a million blowjobs.
No,
You're a
I
different
wish.
player.
No, it's not.
Jimmy,
the-
you got married at 22 too, didn't you? Your first
20.
wife? 20.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs did you have before your first wife?
Well, including her, none.
Right. 0, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in Stand By Me as a kid and you're a good-looking guy, I could believe he'd get 80 blowjobs.
Yeah, you know, it didn't work out that way because I was sort of the comic sidekick in that film.
Okay,
so I wasn't,
whatever. If I was in high school and everyone said, hey, there's the kid who was in Stand By Me, I would have gotten at least 3 blowjobs, at least that I know of.
When did you get skinny, Joe?
Do you mind swallowing before you ask that question?
I don't want the subject to move.
I want the irony.
You know, in all honesty, I think my mom saw that I was going down the wrong road and put me on a diet. A book called Fit for Life, if I remember correctly.
No, but you shot up too.
How old were you when you got your first blowjob?
I was in high school. I was a junior in high school.
Really?
That's
late?
not very.
No, that's not very good.
Well, you know,
for a guy who was in a movie.
I think the thing, and this is why I believe, John, I did not go to sleepaway camp, which seemed to me where a lot of oral sex was happening.
I see.
Yeah, but it would have been everybody, including the campers
but the stories,
and the counselors.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp.
Counselors would have been blowing you.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp were that it was where you got laid.
Not until your junior year in high school did you get a blowjob.
No.
Wow, late starter. And you say your mom got you on. Can you have your mom talk to Artie about a diet?
Maybe she's the one who can intervene.
You know, it's pathetic. I'm about 8 years older than Jerry.
Right.
And my first blowjob was when he was a junior in high school as well.
You know, Artie, I have to say, I don't think you've hit crisis period, but like you know, you
don't.
You still have time, you know. But it's something you got to think about. Is really like I
Artie,
worry a little bit about.
Do you think you're in crisis?
No.
No. Yeah.
If I could get rid of this fucking schedule, I'd be fine.
I know that Artie is 40, and I know that it's not. I don't think he's in trouble yet.
Well, the thing about Artie that I admire, besides obviously he's very funny, is that every time I come in, he's got something new going on. He's like Madonna. Now he's got the black eye. He's always reinventing himself.
Right. He's changing.
That's a different level of dirtbag.
Always working on that look.
He really looks like a degenerate now, doesn't he? I mean, he's full-fledged.
It's kind of terrifying. It really is. I really have to say, when you stood up, I got nervous.
Much like the heroin thing, maybe a year from now I'll blurt out the real story behind the eye.
What is the real story? Swallow it before you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't choke.
I think most likely, I mean, just if you were going to work the numbers, it's probably a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
That would be my.
What happened?
Yeah, he's all alone.
Honest,
in that
what
place.
happened? What happened with the eye?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you really just fell and went into a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worse in a way to me than if a hooker punched you in the eye.
Jimmy, you recently named Artie one of your 5 favorite stand-ups. Is that
Yes.
true?
Well, yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I love Artie. I love him.
That was what in
Love him.
Reader's Digest he did. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
A lot of people read that.
4 favorite, I think it was. Yeah.
4 favorite. Who were the other 3?
Comedians. Who
Who was your other favorite?
It was
Sarah?
no, Sarah wasn't on there. There were people that I felt like I wanted to name some people like that. If people, especially who read Reader's Digest, hadn't heard of.
I see.
Zach Galifianakis is a very funny guy. Chris Elliott, Artie, and there was one other, but I forgot who it was.
You forgot who that was?
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah. I like that you can't even remember who you named.
Tracy Morgan. That's right. Yeah.
Tracy's so funny.
I wrote like 6 months ago. I don't know.
Let's get back to John. John, all right. Anything else on the wrap-up show?
Yeah, when Artie had his Teddy outburst, Jerry actually called and we had a little conversation about it. He was genuinely concerned and wanted to help out.
I was worried about Artie relapsing. That was my one concern.
There's somebody blowing John right now.
John, that's disgusting. Not in the studio. Wow, this guy really
81, dude.
81 blowjobs.
Just keeps on
His
climbing.
penis is like a divining rod to tonsils.
Terry, what is your number of blowjobs right now? How many different women have blown you in your life?
You know, I never counted blowjobs, but it's not that high. I'm not really a blowjob guy.
You don't enjoy it that much?
Yeah, I prefer to hit a home
Just
run.
get right in it. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
When you run out of count, that's a good sign. The single most depressing fucking thing ever is when we asked Pauly Shore how many playmates he fucked, and he went, I don't know. I wanted to jump off the Chrysler.
Wanted to kill
building.
you. So I remember. That's when you started doing heroin.
When the first month I moved to Los Angeles, I went to a discotheque called Guys on Beverly Boulevard, and I
Right
remember
by Jerry's Deli there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to go there sometimes.
And it's amazing how Artie,
Mood landmarks?
Yeah, his landmarks are restaurants.
Jerry's Deli was open all night. When I wasn't getting a blowjob, I was eating at Jerry's Deli.
There was a girl who went on a date with Artie and said every landmark he took her to was a restaurant. Real truth.
Well,
yes.
It's down by Katz's. Pauly Shore was at the monitor. They had a camera outside, and he was pointing to the monitor and telling someone to radio the bouncer to let that woman into the back. He's a stud.
Yeah.
He's an operator. He's an operator.
And you can't blame a guy. I mean,
It's like the Wizard of Oz back there.
He is, really.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I'm surprised you never used your late night prowess, your fame, to fuck lots of girls. You were really very, very faithful to Sarah, and you right out of your marriage.
Did you sleep with anyone else?
It really fucked up.
Did you sleep with anyone else before you?
No.
Wow.
No. Yeah. So you've slept with 2 women your entire life.
No, 3.
3.
Wow.
You're really a monogamous kind of guy.
Yeah.
Look over there, John Hine.
Not by choice.
John Hine has
Is
had
whooping you.
way more.
Yeah, but really,
John
am I
Hine
that
is
much
beating you
better
like-
looking than John Hine? I mean, look at us.
But Jerry O'Connell's
Practically
laughing. This is the
related.
he looked at you and actually started laughing.
No, well, I was going to say,
No,
John
don't
Hine is
even-
beating.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it. And I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading uncensored on Sirius Radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before, so it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, you know, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon? There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We
This
didn't
is
want
much
to throw
nicer.
you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept everything the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I rank?
Well, you know, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you
What
put?
did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way, I just don't like myself.
You were
But
selected.
shitty actor.
You were
I know.
selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner
He's
said.
already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook. The first one. Here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you
Nichelle
going to-
Nichols' gaping asshole has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nicole, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with
This
myself?
is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's
You
listen some more.
recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your first book before we get into the new revelation.
Is there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking, come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
The director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the director the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him.
Oh,
I mean, you tell him.
You give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was
It's
so
the
right
best.
on. You did 2 reads of the same thing. And they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him...
The laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, the laugh is the best.
And you say to him, I don't even know if you remember this, you say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
And you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I even brought this up. You go, no.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. He goes, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, the guy goes, your first read was so good. I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
they
tell
want to
you
feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really had delivered it.
They don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego. It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it and making that entertainment that they put out on
But you know
terrible.
what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there working.
A talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny, though. When I hear you do the first read, I go, okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with the session in 15 minutes.
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director,
but you're
I
not
say
changing
sabotage.
anything.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you
We just
mind
need to go back for
saying
that one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
then
wouldn't
if I
say-
remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And
but
then it
won't
worked
say
a way around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it
There
his
you
way.
were being difficult. There you were being a bit of
I was probably being
difficult.
Egotistical.
No, I think I was trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner. But what are you going to do?
But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And you know, you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's why it's
Yes,
the best
that's why it's
celebrity
great.
tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do
it
you
was,
not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I don't have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please," and then I begin
You're
to
cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that. I'll show. That was
But
really bad
you-
behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, and the people who emphasized, you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
You
You sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
Right. And the word most is not really, I mean.
Most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People
No.
who were only there for a
in your
day
own
may
words,
not hate you.
in your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you
so bad.
paraphrasing?
He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is your book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you
I had
misquoted?
somebody
in your,
read it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard
in your
and I are.
Now you're friends.
But we
You
know
weren't friends
who.
at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes,
but-
he became friends with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Well, Leonard. No, wait a minute.
That's
Leonard,
what it says.
I know,
You wrote
but
that.
I didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people about
That's right.
about recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole
So
fact-
Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
no.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was-
drunk on the set.
He was
Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your
That's
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
You were
not.
a lover of her.
No, she was had enough activity on her.
Why would Uhura did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer? Do you think?
Well,
in
looking
retrospect-
back, I may have. I mean,
Who
that was
knows?
terrible of me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of
Do
all
you
that.
think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
his mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened
really?
between
Are
you
you?
and your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's.
Were you
the
molested?
Case, well, hold on, no.
Oh,
well,
too
usually
bad.
in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother
5 years
wrong
ago.
you? What did she do?
I wish I.
No,
I
you
could
know.
tell you. So-
What
no, I
was she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me, exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally, that kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt
Well,
worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better
How did
things
you
to
know?
do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and
Angry.
that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition
Nichols
and-
claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
that was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Let's go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now
Right.
there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My
think...
job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility
I
toward
know.
Yes, on our show.
Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent up kind of homosexual.
Do you think that? Do you think that Takei wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going on in George's
you knew George
mind?
was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms, I thought, is it possible?
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came on to you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your leg.
That's true. By the way, have we mentioned the name of my?
Never. I will never mention the name of
the name of my book. Never talk about.
So you get completely nude.
Well, up till now, I felt.
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you love
it?
Signing
copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it. Of course I read it.
What
is it, Gary? What do you want?
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, and he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they cut it out.
cut it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let me play a bunch of things George said about you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
Now, what about that?
It's true. I piss on my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner dutied on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going to
hear
play you
the-
some clips
Let
from
me
your
hear the
audio
audio book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny black handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-ass Nichelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, cum all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh my God! It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
You got there's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up till now, it's out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews, and Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to
Did
new
you ever
experiences.
try anything
Look who's
like that?
talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor.
Right.
Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one
no,
point?
never tried.
You never did.
No,
Not
even though
even
George
like-
encouraged me,
Right.
I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh
nothing.
my God, no!
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Leonard is in it.
Talk
and
honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that I would love to. So
You would love to work with the
I'd
guy.
love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that it's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with
Leonard
saying
got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up. And I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But Looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets as against...
Well, you're the whole show. Of course they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but, you know, in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old guard.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and the
next generation. Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but you know they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, it's certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already.
I have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Michelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butthole.
Right. Your read is awful on this, by the way.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see it.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
You know, I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
He's Mr. Pitchman.
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, you know, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
Yeah, I thought, you know, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you don't think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. Well, I couldn't sell it, so I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor. You know?
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? You know, this is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean...
You're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying, are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
Do you still have the stock?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking, you know, it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years. Things were not good. Well, for a while. Let's put it that way, yes. And that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. Do you? This Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where is all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try. You know, like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of. You know, that was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would try a case and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him.
I see.
mean, these scripts, these
that's
magnificent.
His genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? You know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And without a leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death Wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention. Father didn't pay enough attention. What's going on?
Well, you got to. Why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
You know
you've
that
seen Gary
a lot of
Busey.
times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely, you've got
But
to
you've
ride.
also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
That's not fun.
Right.
You want to end
No.
up like that?
With the whole, I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen
wait
off
a
your
minute.
motorcycle?
Yes,
You have?
big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No, and nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road, and the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla
A gorilla grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle. While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand that apes shake hands by grabbing one's balls. That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So
they're not shaking hands; they're shaking balls.
Yeah, but to them it's a handshake.
I
That's
understand,
what it means.
but in their language, it's a ball shake.
I mean, you think everyone's coming on to you,
right? they have what they call the the Bolshoi handshake. Okay.
Why, when you go trick or treating with your grandchildren,
yes,
do you wear a William Shatner mask?
Because I love to record the look on the person's face when they say trick, and I take the mask off.
I see.
And it's me.
Are you aware of a trivia fact that the famous movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask turned inside out?
No, I didn't know
Do
that.
people
What
know
do you mean
that?
turned
Do you
inside
know
out?
that?
No, it's the mask itself.
It's a face of you. They obviously from the Star Trek years, and when they created the movie, they just merely turned it inside out, and in fact, it is your face on Michael Myers.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're learning that for the first time.
I'm learning that for the first time.
You are, right?
No, I knew it.
You did know that?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know you knew that.
It was bandied about. Well, I'm
know
telling
that?
You should own a piece of that movie. That's why I'm shocked there isn't a suit. In your book,
you're getting my book Up Till Now, which is at the bookstores.
Yes,
even as we speak.
Up till now, William Shatner. And by the way, William will be signing copies of his book tonight at 7:00 at the Barnes & Noble in Union Square, Manhattan. You can go over and say hello.
I was going to ask you if you were going to be out and about.
Perfect.
Don't bring any of that Star Trek crap. That's not what he's there for.
No, I'm signing
the book.
The book.
You will.
You won't sign anything else.
Will you yell at someone who brings a Star Trek piece of memorabilia?
I will yell so loud you'll hear it.
Right. You are a difficult
from
guy.
Long Island or wherever.
You save that for the conventions where there's many dollars to be made. Is that true?
Well, you know what?
I don't do conventions.
No more.
No more conventions.
Why? Why no more conventions?
Because Star Trek conventions aren't. They're
fun?
only no.
They aren't fun.
You despise your fans?
George and Michelle are there.
Oh, absolutely, they're there. They're there
Well,
all the
they
time.
say, at least George says, that you suck off all the money if you come. He'd prefer you not to.
Did he use the word suck off?
Yes. He uses the word suck off a lot. Yeah. Listen, I am honored that in your new book, Up Till Now, you describe your experiences in the homo room.
I know.
When you were on this show.
Well, it was quite an experience.
And you
imagine
say,
coming to do publicity and being asked to go in the
the homo room.
Yeah.
You were on our show way back when, and I said to you, let's go downstairs to the homo room. And, you know, I never really understood what your reaction to that might be. And you say, you know, look, I didn't want to seem like an uptight guy, so I went along with it. But it must have disturbed you on some level. I take it from your book.
On several levels,
On
like
several
starting
levels.
on the surface.
What's wrong with
starting
two,
on the surface and working your way down to my mother's level?
What's
right?
wrong with two men being on a radio, going downstairs into a basement, and playing gay hijinks with one another? Why are you so uptight?
In front of 30 million people.
That's right.
Good.
I was shocked to read also in your new book, it was very revealing, that you were afraid that when you did a love scene with Angie Dickinson, that you would get a hard-on.
That's correct.
Right. Are you not so professional that you could maintain a flaccid state with an actress?
Is that something I'm supposed to react to? It seemed like a bed spring.
I applaud you.
I've heard that sound before.
I applaud you for saying that. I applaud you because when I did my movie, I was hard through 90% of the movie. Any scene I had with a woman, and one scene with Fred, I was hard. And, you know, I mean, I find these kissing scenes erotic. I don't care that there's a camera on me. I was like shot out of a cannon.
Wang.
I loved it. Wang. Thank you.
Now,
George
was
Takei.
Angie Dickinson
Wang.
the only time you had that problem?
No, I used to have that problem a lot.
Did you? So what would you do?
No,
what were you doing with Angie Dickinson? What was the scene?
Well, we were naked and in bed, and
she's an attractive woman.
Oh,
sexual.
First of all, she's an extremely attractive woman now, but can you imagine when she was a few years younger?
Oh, I sure can. I remember beating off to her as a child.
She was extraordinary.
Yes.
And
you land this role. You're in bed with her.
I'm in bed with her.
Were you totally nude?
Sure.
Why totally nude? Don't they usually put a pair of pants on you?
Well, no. My ass was sticking in the air.
It was.
Yeah.
And did you say to her, "Listen, Angie, chances are I'm going to get aroused. I find you attractive."
No, somehow that conversation doesn't come up. Ordinarily, you are they're so busy technically. Move your arm to the left, Bill.
But so what? It's erotic. Have you ever had full penetration on a film set?
No, that's ridiculous.
You were never penetrated, or did the penetrate? What if I accidentally penetrated you? Would you be upset?
I would scream gently.
No, I'm being serious. So when you get into bed with Angie Dickinson, you say to her, "Look, this could happen." Did you in fact get an erection?
Not really.
You did not. No. Did you bang her off camera?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No. Although that would be wish fulfillment because she.
Did you try?
No. You don't want to.
Yeah, you did.
No. You don't want to. It's a
bullshit. You don't have a governor on you that stops you from doing that.
Listen, don't talk about governors.
Come on.
The governor here didn't do that. No, you've got to be really careful with the people you work with. Yeah.
You say her silken skin flowed mellifluously over her hips.
I said that.
Into the rising swells of her ripened breasts.
Oh,
her long blonde hair just barely.
What kind of a book is this?
Who wrote this book?
He's memorized passages from these dog-eared books that he keeps. Page 72.
You have an odd writing style. In the middle of this sexy story, you plug your website, and you say, "Yeah, he does." Several times in his book, he plugs his website.
You got to read it, Robin. You'll enjoy it. Honestly, you will.
Right.
It's very funny.
I have to take a look at this.
Great fun.
All right. You did write about the death of your wife.
Yes.
Which I didn't think you would. I thought that was off limits even in your book.
Well, it is sort of off limits, but I wanted to.
An editor would probably say to you, you have to
address
that's
basically
this.
what.
Did they force you to do it?
Not they, but it's such a big issue in my life that I thought. And the book I wrote because I wanted to tell my kids what I was doing and what my life was like and my grandchildren. And I thought this is like a legacy. And this moment, this occasion in my life was such a huge thing.
Your wife died in a pool, and you say the horror of it was that when the police came, you were under suspicion.
Well, everybody.
The husband
always automatically until cleared.
I have to admit, I love you and you've become a friend, but I suspected you as well. So I was one of those people as well. Yes. I figured maybe I lost your mind.
Jumped to the conclusion immediately.
I was ready to lock you up.
On the air.
Said he's not stable.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know.
Well,
you went to the homo room.
It was the tragic, but you went to the homo room.
Right.
It was a tragic moment in everybody's life. Terrible, terrible occasion.
Hard to write about?
with tears in my eyes, and I couldn't get through. I did the audio book, by the way, my version of it.
Right.
And it was impossible for me to get through without breaking. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and I wanted to write about it in the way I did. Thought it was important, and it's my private gesture towards the people who read the book about how I felt about what happened.
Do you think her family will be upset that you wrote about it? Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't. They probably will be, but I'm very careful in the book to say what a magnificent woman she was. And
you even are angry in it. You say irresponsible people made accusations or tried to create suspicion. Other people talk about problems in our marriage. There was only one problem: alcohol. And you say you wrote the song "What Have You Done for Her?"
Yes.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You've had some bad stuff go down in your life.
Yep. And again, the book is honest and to the best of my ability to tell the truth and tell how I was feeling, what happened.
You felt criticized in that, and you felt turned on by the public because people were suspecting you.
No, people didn't. Within days, within an hour, the police had declared it an accident, and
But didn't they criticize you for calling 911 instead of jumping in the pool and saving her? That was the big criticism.
that was the weirdest behavior on my part. I never could understand, as I write in the book, I never could understand why I turned away, but the phone was alive because her sponsor was on the phone as well, and I said, call 911, and I dialed 911, and it was only years later that I realized that the horror, I couldn't look. I turned away in horror, and that's what I did. The pool was still. And again, looking back, the pool was still and there was no motion. So I knew that she was dead. And what difference did it make? I think this was going on in my mind. If I called and jumped in, or if I jumped in and then called, because I couldn't deal with. Anyway, it was the horror.
Your instinct was just to get on the phone and say,
"Get me help, quick!" And then I jumped in.
But now you've had nightmares about, I should have jumped in first.
Who knows what you're going to do, you know? But all I can reiterate is that moment when, in total disbelief, you're looking at the site and sometimes
you freeze up, don't you?
And you freeze, and you don't. And I've never seen death, and all that kind of thing.
Not to compare this in any way to your situation, but remember when my dog fell in the pool? My dog can't swim. No, I'm bringing it up for a reason. And Beth said to me, "Jump in and save the dog." And I started to take my shoes off first. And I'm wondering, why did I start to take I should have just jumped in.
Of course. And there's no explaining why. That's
you
a wonder.
have to tell Mr. Shatner that you never jumped in.
Well, no, Beth jumped in before me and saved the dog's life, but
really?
I did help fish the dog out. So you and I have this in common.
But
we're both out of our minds.
The inexplicable behavior that for years will remain with you. Like, what did I do in an emergency?
Right.
I took my shoes off,
right?
And I looked there, but I had the phone in my hand,
right?
And I looked and dialed 911 quickly, and then I heard the playback of what my voice sounds like, disembodied, like I'm talking about picking up a cigarette or something. You know, there's no explaining what you're going to feel at this moment of horror and crisis.
Did you feel self-conscious after this thing happened? Like, oh, maybe I can't act anymore. I don't want to be around other actors. They're looking at me. They're looking at me funny. Any of that kind of stuff
No,
going
I didn't
on?
think that, but I thought the irony of how much I loved Noreen. I gave my life to her in trying to help. And I'd known her for 7 years, but we had only been married for 1. And we loved each other with such passion, and to be thought of even for that while that I would have a hand in her death, where I've given up hunting because of how life is such, anything alive is so precious to me. The koi in a pond.
Koi pond. You got a koi pond?
I got a koi pond. It made me think, my God, because they come up to be fed, and they're making little kissing sounds.
Yeah.
I'm looking at they're sentient beings. They're feeling things. It's hard to go fishing.
So I stopped fishing too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you something.
So
are you a vegetarian now? You didn't go that crazy.
No, but part of the lesson that I draw from all these things that happened to me in my life, and I saw it when it was laid out. David Fisher is this wonderful guy that I spoke the book to, and he laid it out. And once I read it, the first layout, I thought, that's my life, but what's the meaning? And I began to understand that decisions you make, opinions you have, at any point in your life, early or in the middle or towards the end, all have reverberations. They resonate in the rest of your life. So that you may decide to do something here, and years later, the reverberations of what you decided, even minutely, form the tapestry of your life. That's what your life is composed of. All these decisions, both large and small.
So you don't like the way you handled yourself that night, but in retrospect, you're like, well, this is just what I did.
That's exactly
It's a
right.
part of who you are.
When you had a funeral for her, did her family treat you crappy? Or
No.
They were okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
You were able to go to the funeral.
Oh yes, I made the funeral.
He was the husband. He would make the funeral.
I made the funeral.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, all that. I worshipped her, and her death was my death.
How's the new wife?
Elizabeth and I are. It's
hot.
It's a miracle.
It's still it's going strong, even with your tremendous acting ego, being William Shatner. You were able to maintain a healthy relationship with this woman.
Well, you know what you say. I don't know how much mockery.
No mockery intended.
It's difficult.
You're an actor.
I was going to ask you, have you learned? Because you've had a number of relationships.
You learn from everything.
A woman who is with William Shatner has to devote herself to William Shatner.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Well, yes and no, because I'm so grateful that Elizabeth's with me that I think I'm devoting myself to her as well.
How is sex after having your hip replaced? Does that encumber you in any way? Do you lay on your back now instead of the missionary position?
No, we are as experimental as ever.
You're still experimenting.
Experimenting and learning.
You're a genius.
Well,
you're always experimenting.
Is it tough to butt fuck John Wayne in the ass with
George Takei?
Now that he's been dead several years.
George Takei made this comment about you. Please respond to it.
Holy jeez, it's hot in Bill Shatner's behind.
What does that mean?
That means.
So what is the latest thing you've learned sexually with your wife? I mean, what new
What
heights?
are you trying now?
Yeah, what are you trying? What are you up
I'll
to?
tell you what I've learned.
Good.
I've learned that love, passion, empathy towards, and appreciation of the woman heightens the sexual act.
You didn't know that?
Well,
you just learned that now.
Every.
It's unbelievable.
Why is she hysterical? Why is she laughing?
It's great when you're not paying for it.
I think you're going to say you teabagging or something you learned.
Teabagging?
Yeah, you doing any of that? Your balls are like tea bags. You put them over the eyes. You never do that?
I never heard of that.
You don't do that at all.
See, now
Shame on
something
you.
else to try.
Where have you been? You could have done that to Nichelle Nichols.
Now, what were you doing all the time you weren't appreciating the woman?
I'm talking about the level of.
In your book, you don't bring up whether or not you've had two women at the same time.
No, I don't bring that up.
Why not?
Because who cares?
I care.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you ever have two women?
When I was young and single, and yeah.
Was that the greatest?
Yes.
Yes.
You cannot deny.
And sex for you, getting it up, this and that. As one gets older.
No, it's the greatest.
It's still
because the level of passion increases.
Viagra, Cialis, any of this?
None of that.
None of that.
No, it's just thinking of George.
You think about George when you're in bed.
Balloon knot.
Thank you, George. Listen, let's go to Bonkhead Eric, who has a question for Mr. Shatner. We're here to celebrate his excellent new book.
Up till
now, which indicates there might even be a
That's right. He's just bringing us up to date and more to come.
There's more to... God only knows what's left. Bonkhead Eric, quickly.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Good morning,
Mr. Shatner is more appropriate. The man's an icon.
William's good.
Go ahead.
Shatner, William.
No,
I wanted to ask you two questions. Your biggest regret in terms of all the hot, famous women that you've had sex with, what would be your biggest regret? And also, in your opinion, your biggest achievement in terms of all the famous, hot...
who is the most famous woman you ever had sex with?
Well, let me tell you this by saying that. Let me say that about this. I have discovered that incidental sex is really of no value.
Right.
It's really not good.
Do you regret all of the just
No,
casual?
no. Don't regret. But I'm saying that now, after all these many years
You're more
of running as
fulfilled
fast as you can. Exactly.
But what
It's
about
a
famous women?
relationship
You
that
had
makes
famous women, though, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No,
I'm not
really.
asking
I mean,
for a name.
Does he
Have you
not
had
name
famous
names
women?
in
I
the
don't
book?
know. No. I think that's awful to out somebody who may, who cares? But
Do you feel these women would be embarrassed that they made love to you?
yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Heather Locklear.
It's none of my business.
When you had Heather Locklear, I'm not going to.
No. Heather was 19. Who wouldn't have wanted to?
Oh,
Yeah.
did you have thoughts about? I mean, don't tell me you thought of her as a daughter. Don't give me bullshit.
No.
You had sexual thoughts.
Oh, Heather is one of the great-looking.
Did you ever masturbate thinking about her all those years you worked with her on TJ Hooker?
I don't do that kind of thing. It grows hair on your head.
Did you ever fantasize like her and Adrian Zemed doing it together?
No. Can I be honest with you?
Oh my God, you guys are so sick.
Mr. Shatner. Working with Heather Locklear, I mean, listen, forget what she
is a
played on
sexy
the.
lady.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me after a long day on the set with this girl, you never went home and beat off to her image in your mind? Come on, give me a break. You did.
Howard,
when do you ever lie?
Never. Howard,
I beat off to Robin every night.
Oh, stop it.
I've beaten off to Robin many a time.
Oh, he's lying.
And what about you?
I never beat off to Robin.
You don't beat off to Robin. Shame on you. Get out of here. No wonder that director yelled at you. It's ridiculous.
Can I give him an Mary Kill?
What?
Let's go to Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yes,
Hello?
Lou, quickly, please. I have very
ahead,
little
Lou.
time for nonsense.
Mr. Shatner,
Call me.
Your story touched me quite a bit about your wife, and I had a similar situation. I had driven by a horrible traffic accident once, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was my father's car.
Oh, my
And instinctively, I should have stopped, but I kind of just kept going.
Wow.
And I drove for about 50 miles before...
Wow.
Yeah, 50 miles.
Lou, is that true?
No, but that's an
Is he
extraordinary.
telling Lou, are you telling the truth?
I'm absolutely telling the truth.
And your behavior is totally inexplicable. You have no idea.
Why would he? But why would you drive?
Shock of it. You don't want to face.
But that's different than what you
50
happened to you. He
miles.
drove 50 miles.
He drove 50 miles. It's his father's car. Now,
I tell you, I drove 50 miles with tears in my eyes. I'm guilty. I feel very guilty to this day. It's been 23 years.
Wow.
but why do you think, Lou, you didn't stop for your father's car accident?
I just, I knew that he had died in there, and I just did not want to face it.
I see.
I just,
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know.
Wow.
I can't explain it. That's what
No,
I've come up
that's
with
exactly
after
right.
23
You can't explain it. You look back later and you wonder, why did I do that? And there's no explanation.
But what Mr. Shatner's saying is totally understandable. I get it. But what this guy's saying is crazy. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't you? You'd
He didn't
stop
wanna
after
face it.
No,
years.
no, it's not,
I'm not
it's
calling you. I'm not
it's
calling
not
you
crazy. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's shock. You're in total and shock. You have no idea. Reality leaves you, and
You've never
you're
been in that
following your
situation.
instincts.
You never know till
You
you're
never
in it.
know until you're
That's right.
into it. You have no idea what you're going
Bill, go ahead in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hi, hello. This is Shippy Jigger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just want to
Oh,
say,
come on. What kind of voice is... Don't put on a shtick with me.
Terrible.
This is a man who was voted an icon.
Can I ask Mr. Shatner something?
Yes.
Would he be more upset if one of his koi in the koi pond died or George Takei? What?
All right.
Well, they
If
both
George-
make the same sucking sound. That's George, and is the.
I heard that you named all the koi in your koi pond after all the different Star Trek people you worked with. Is that true? What about that? If George Takei was to die tomorrow,
I don't
would
want
you
him
go
to
to his
die.
funeral? No, you don't want him
Sure,
to die,
no.
but let's say he did.
Listen,
would you go to his funeral?
Here's my feeling about those poor people. There's something pathological about 40 years later. I mean, I was supposed to have done something. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. But hey, isn't it time
To let go.
Let go. Let it go. He's 70-something years old. He's going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. Hey, man, it's a long journey. Forget about it. Wave.
Move on.
Hello, George. Have a good time.
Move
Well,
on
wait
with
a
your
minute.
Move
Let
on
me
with your
ask
life,
you
George.
something, because
Right.
you did have the roast, and George was the only
George
one.
got on, and I came in on a horse. The producers thought, hey, ride in on a horse, okay? So it leads you inevitably to the line of screw you, fuck you, and the horse
you rode in on.
on.
Yeah.
So they give the line to George, right? George, the comic, goes, and fuck you, and the horse you drove in on. And everybody's just dead silence in the audience, like, what did he do?
You feel his level of anger is a little over the
Whoa,
top. Yeah.
man, what's his
Well.
problem?
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now. Everyone should get it if you are fascinated by the life of William Shatner as I am. And who isn't?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Believe
He's
me,
an
this
icon.
is a man who should be studied. He is
Dissected,
an icon.
I believe, is the word
Dissected
you're
for
looking
sure. You must get the book Up Till Now. It's a fun book. He even makes fun of himself by plugging his website constantly in the middle of erotic stories. This hour flew by. Do you know we've been talking for an hour?
No, I had no
commercial
idea.
interruption,
No,
nothing.
that's wild.
I could talk to you all day.
Howard, it's so good to see the two of you, Robin. It's such a pleasure. You haven't changed. The program is great.
I am fantastic. You are right again. We're an excellent
You got
judge.
this whole wing of this building.
Yeah, they
wild,
locked
man.
us in.
I'm a very big star.
Yeah.
You don't realize it. No one realizes it but me.
I'm doing a talk show. I want you on my talk show.
When are you doing that? I'm unavailable, unfortunately. But go ahead.
On A&E. On A&E.
I don't do A&E. I don't do
in the
cable.
fall.
Right. Really?
You don't? Yeah.
You're doing a talk show.
Yeah.
Will
Called,
anyone get a word in edgewise?
No, I mean, I'm doing a talk show.
William Shatner, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And what an honor to know you. Congratulations on Boston Legal. What they're doing your character, I don't know. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I'm sure it'll
I
be fun.
hope they don't. It's a great character.
That's right. We're going to be back. And next time you come on, I want you to think about this question.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs have you gotten in your whole life? All right. Do you think if a man says 84, that's a high number or a low number?
84 is low.
Low.
84 is like a day.
Wow. Oh, you're
In the life of.
You're awesome. You're my hero.
He's good for 500 blowjobs.
Maybe your parents didn't love you, but I love you. And that's all that
My
matters.
parents love me and I love you.
I don't know. You didn't get enough love.
We never do.
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a lot. 80 blowjobs as well.
Yeah, where's the lack of love
What was
there?
it? You lost 4 there. It's 84.
I still think he banged out the Locklear, but what do I know?
So, Mr. Shatner, you've been doing Howard's show for a number of years
Many
now.
years, yeah.
And now that he's uncensored and
it's no different. He's just awful as usual.
He's gotten worse.
He's gotten worse. Well, it was bad. Now it's really bad.
And your advice for George Takei is to
get a life. You're so funny, but I would have thought that there was a machine, like you were playing a piano or a keyboard or something like that. How do you pick? But you're cutting and pasting.
Yeah, I'm just taking bits of audio, and I can even make words. If you say like shoot and hit, I can make shit.
No, I understand. I understand how you're doing it, but first of all, putting it together is tedious. Then you're thinking the words are coming up, not necessarily making sense, but they end up being funny. It's a great skill.
Thank you very much.
Funny way of doing things.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize that you're toiling away in that studio working on these audio clips, trying to come up with funny bits to get recognition from the man himself. That has to be pretty cool.
That's like the highest honor, yeah. It's awesome.
You're floating right now.
I am. I'm a big William Shatner fan, Star Trek fan, and huge fan of the movie Halloween, which they used his mask in that movie, in the original. And so it's definitely an honor. It's cool. It's just so cool that, he has such a good sense.
Ross, you there?
Howard, I think we found someone who likes to talk more than Baba Booey. I can't stand Tim Sabian's voice. He's got that radio voice.
Oh, yeah?
When he was arguing with Scott, the engineer. Scott, listen, I'm not a people person, but I get things done. I solve problems. God, I wanted to shoot him.
You guys haven't heard that argument, have you?
I heard some of it on the wrap-up show. This guy, Tim, has a management voice. But there's another side of Tim that's, like, really cool,
He's got the management mixed with the radio voice. It's just so annoying. But you could tell that Baba Booey was in the background going, "Hey, Tim, can I talk now? I'm getting bored."
All right, here we go. Here's Tim. I'll give it to you real fast. Here's Tim and Scott fighting, but we're up against the clock here, so... All right. And by the way, Tim Sabian's been eating apple strudel all morning. He doesn't have time for the cupcakes. Right? So just so you know. All morning just attacking that apple strudel like he has no friends.
That goes quick. And I figured it was some, animal gnawing at it like him.
Yeah, it looked like an animal had gotten loose. That bear from Bubba's studio came over here.
It's like a goddamn coyote.
Scott, whose shoulders does this fall on? Who's responsible for all this?
There's a lot of, steps. Engineering is really responsible for hooking him up and making sure that...
Right, but that's been done.
All right, the topic is, why did Dee Snider's connection sound bad?
Or Mike Walker.
Mike Walker,
Oh,
right.
Mike Walker's, okay.
We'll get to hear that again today.
So now we just want to make sure he sounds good every Thursday.
Fine.
And whose responsibility is that?
That's my responsibility, and we've hadn't had any problems. Everything's been going smoothly.
up until now.
But when the email went out that said, hey, I want to be out there, maybe I should check it out, did anybody say, it sounds fine, it doesn't need to be checked? Everybody said, that would be great because it sounds really bad.
I thought it would be great because I've heard Howard say from time to time that Mike couldn't hear himself or that maybe he didn't like the sound of it. So I actually emailed back the words, one word, great. I don't type well.
Fine.
So
I okay.
They were overdriving it. The sound coming in was overdriven and it was distorting, and we needed to make sure that it was right coming into the building. Once it's in the building, it's up to you.
My fucking shoulder.
Because you're the guy that controls it in the building.
Isn't Scott funny? He just said, I take full responsibility. And he goes, why is everyone throwing it on my shoulders?
Right. Because you just took full responsibility.
You don't have respect for me, Tim. When I recommend something for you to do, you look at me like I'm a fucking asshole, all right, Tim? Don't fucking look at because you have no respect for what I do. That's your opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. That's right. Because I recommend things and you look at me like I'm fucking crazy, okay? So
there's a road you don't want to go down.
No, I don't, but I am right now.
I'm telling you, I know what you're talking about. You don't want to go down this fucking road.
Not that. But there's a lot of things that I would say, and then I just get fucking ignored. So I just.
But having said all that, that has nothing to do with this. This just means check.
Scott, let's get into it right now.
I'm not getting into anything else. I'm not getting.
No, I want to know. You made the accusation. Now, what have I ignored?
There's audio things that I would like to do, but we don't have the money, or we don't have the.
Well, if we don't have budget, then we don't have budget.
This is program director Tim Savies.
Okay, what's the next one?
With you, but everybody's jumping on my.
You can't make these accusations unless you have facts to back it up. Okay, that's number one. What's number two?
I'm going to say you hired someone that I wasn't happy with to do a certain job.
So, not anybody. I need to get your approval.
No.
You really want to go down that road?
You don't need.
You really want to go down that road? Do you really want to go down that road, Scott? Okay, don't.
I'm not.
The entire audience wants you to go down.
Yes. I bet that's a special.
It's not about not hiring somebody. It's about hiring somebody that may not be qualified. That's the road.
In your opinion.
And this is
my opinion is fucking 35 years of engineering. That's my opinion. You don't have any fucking engineering experience.
How do you know?
Okay?
How do you know what my resume is?
Tim,
tell me how do you know my resume now?
You've been a program director how long?
Many years.
I know you've been in radio.
What else have I done?
A long time.
On the air. What else have I done?
Been
Worked in engineering. What else have I done?
Okay. All right, fine. Everybody's ganging up.
Come on, no, you make an accusation. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, bring it on.
We just talked about it.
Bring it on.
You want me to bring? What do you want to fire me? I'm not going to bring it up.
I want to discuss.
I'm not going to bring it
up.
I just brought it up. We discussed it. That's it. There's nowhere else to go with it.
It's good, isn't it?
What's the road they don't want to go down?
Oh, I know all about it.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Let's just put it this
intriguing.
way. Scott was recommending somebody for a job.
Uh-huh.
And then when they didn't hire the person, he went berserk.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what's great about that is Gary says don't go down that road, and then Tim in his management speech just picks up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go down that road.
The line was, John goes, we do want to go down that road. Tim goes, no, that's a special.
Yeah, that is a special.
Scott, do you feel like your expertise is being ignored?
A lot of times, yes. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah. Things are done without consult. I can't give an example right now without
give me an example.
A lot of things are done without even talking to me. I don't have it in my head right now.
Give me the example.
I don't have it. I said.
Well, take a week then and give them to me.
It goes in my head and goes out. All right. You don't want to fucking deal with me? Then fine. I don't catalog it.
All the time.
I don't catalog it in my head. I don't want to fight with him. But if you want to do it, you're the boss. If you want to do it that way, okay. I'm not going to fight with you about it. Let it go.
What has gone wrong as a result of the decisions that were made?
I told you it's not in my head right now that I would could repeat to you.
Can I jump in for a second? Because I think there's a
lot of shit that goes in and out of my head. Like, all right, you don't want to do it that way, fine.
He's the world's worst arguer.
Oh yes.
Scott the engineer, well, okay, give us an example of what went wrong as a result of the person I hired. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or like saying something when you don't have all the facts.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you have any engineering experience? Yeah, I do. All right. Oh, well.
Yeah. Typical rookie lawyer mistake.
He goes, what's my resume? And he's like, how long you been a program director?
I will get, I don't know what Scott's expertise, though, is. Even the Superfan trivia was all messed up.
But everybody says to me who knows radio, I guess, says Scott is an extraordinary engineer. I mean, that's what I've heard.
I'll tell you what, he's a good bowling commentator. He's great on the Bowling Beauty show.
When I argue, it's like taking a test.
Yeah, you're the worst.
You know how you freeze up?
You're a bad arguer.
I'm very bad. I know that.
The one mistake, you went off the topic. The topic.
and started something else, and that's when you
And you had nothing to back it up.
No.
You got your ass in a jam.
And in a debate bracket, you'd be like the team playing Duke in the first round.
You're angry with Tim because you had recommended someone for a job.
You
That's
made a
what I
bad
heard.
pass.
And that you recommend someone for a job, and he decided not to take that person, and now you feel all hurt and shit.
Well, no, it goes a little further than that.
Go ahead.
It's just I don't want to get into it. I don't want to fight with him about it. And he did what he had to do, and that's that's the
I'll
way
give
it
you a
is.
legitimate bitch Scott has. And I'm serious about this. The only guy not to get an iPod. Everyone got one.
See, that's the whole subconscious thing. The iPod. That's why I'm really.
I
mad
agree with you there. That's a little bit of a fuck you, but
Here, listen to this.
We were at K-Rock where you definitely felt you didn't get the respect, and we left there, and you were sort of deemed a pain in the ass. I don't think that's any surprise to you. So we came here, and I got to tell you, we walked in here with good blood, not bad blood, good blood. Everybody was happy to come here. You came here pretty happily. Everybody was happy to have you here.
I got to tell you,
and somewhere along the line, you're a pain in the ass again to
I'm
management.
not a pain in the ass.
I'm not saying that's how management sees you.
I haven't done anything to be a pain in the ass. I got to tell you, my studio was designed all wrong. I got to tell you that. My studio was a pig fuck. It was designed. They came to K-Rock, and I said, this is what I need. It wouldn't cost them any more money. It wasn't any different. They got me a wrong board, and you saw it. They had an add a board. It's a pig fuck. There's two boards connected together. It's not the right equipment. But have I fucking been a pain in the ass about that?
I worked with you every inch of the way.
We've tried, but the equipment that I
have worked together.
The equipment, no.
And we've gone to the well a couple of times to see if we could upgrade.
What I have in that studio,
But-
they didn't get me the right equipment. We
Okay.
tried to get the right equipment, and it was shot down by the
Let me ask you
budget.
this.
So
Are you-
have I complained
are you-
about it?
Yes. Have you been able to do the job that you need to do on the equipment that you have?
Yes, I've been able to do it, but not the way it should be done.
Right. Okay, but you've been able to turn out the products that you need to turn out.
And that's all that management cares about. They don't care if we have the right equipment. I mean, also there's
There's only so much that I can do because I'm limited by budget. As you have a household budget, you only can spend so much. I'd like to go out and buy a Ferrari every day. I can't do that.
If it was done right from step one, then none of this would have happened.
Well, I wasn't involved in that process. That's not an excuse.
I explained to.
But I've been trying to be
I
a
explained
solution to the problem and helping you. I got you the outside board that you wanted for the control room. Correct.
Correct.
All right. When the headphones are needed, have we gotten those? Correct. Have we?
Those are broken. I mean,
And we got the system set up to transfer the digital stuff.
Correct.
Okay. What else? I mean, I've tried everything I can. Everything that you've come to me and we talked about, I've tried to create solutions to the problems. And there are certain things that are out of my power or out of my budget that I just can't do. And I tell you what I can and can't do.
Again, they haven't bitched about anything really.
To go to a larger issue, and again, I'm not taking sides here. I will tell you that I'm in between
I don't
both.
know where I've been a pain in the ass.
I'm in between both of you.
No, you're not
Tim's a hard guy to irritate.
One thing,
and
I
you
was
have
a pain in the ass
you have
on.
irritated
I know what the
him.
thing is. That was a pain in the ass on. I apologized to him, and then we moved on.
You are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You really are.
Why?
Because you always have something going on.
Because I want the right equipment. That's being a pain in the ass.
I don't know. It's just everybody always ends up hating.
That's for the
Doesn't
show.
Mel hate you?
That's for the show.
Mel hates him?
I think Mel hates.
Let's
Scott.
not bring up the Mel thing.
Does Mel hate you?
Mel's hard to figure out. I don't think he hates me, but
everyone hates you.
It was funny when Tom came up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Mel and Tom were in the hall, and I walked by, and Mel goes, "Here's Tom. You know Tom. Remember Tom? He's the guy that fucked you." I'm like, okay.
Well, listen, there you go.
He wasn't
That's
the only
funny.
one that fucked me.
What's up?
Yeah, Mel wasn't fond of him when we left the other station.
Right.
What happened was Scott used to do overtime for us, and he started complaining. And he was making good money doing overtime, but he was complaining about something. So Mel said no overtime for Scott ever. And we got to a point where we really needed him, and it was no overtime for Scott specifically ever again.
Well, the problem at that point was there was just so.
It's always a problem.
But you're the only person that I know that Mel's made an edict just for one person.
There was just he loves
Didn't
me.
Scott
He loves
ask
me.
for like $1 million when he first came to Sirius?
I did.
Yeah. He asked for $1 million.
It was something crazy.
That was no. It was $1 million.
He did. He asked for $1 million.
Who would fucking believe that I wanted $1 million anyway?
Oh no, you asked for $1 million. You did.
No, I
did.
did, but who would believe I would be serious about?
People think you're nuts.
Then why would you ask for it? Who else? When we all were talking
$1 million.
salary, who else joked besides
Were
you?
you looking for a 15-year deal or something? I don't know.
$1 million year deal.
That's right, $1 million deal.
Guys, is everything okay now?
Everything's good. Everything's good. No problems.
If it's made by man,
If it's made by man, we can solve it by man.
I kissed his ass again. Don't worry about it.
Scott, where does this come from though? I mean, why continue to get this angry?
I'm not angry.
Believe me, everything's not good.
What? What does that mean?
Is this just a ploy by you to appease management, or is this why you're coming back around on this issue?
I'm fine. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
Well, you get angry.
I didn't come back around on any issue.
You said your piece, and now you're okay.
Yeah, it's usually what I do.
So everything's fine. There's no pent up animosity, nothing.
No, it's all about the iPod.
All right. I see you've moved on.
Yeah, it's no fucking big deal. You know? When people push me, though, that's when it becomes a big deal. I said it wasn't a big deal. No, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Like, no, it's fine. It's over. No, I want to know. So
I'll back off. I don't want you to pull
back
another,
off. Don't push me.
I see what you've done to Ganji.
That's right. The cameramen are in.
Screw up.
You got it, Howard.
I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
And you, I have an issue with you, too. Now I can move fast.
The fastest I've ever seen Scott.
Big day today, Celebrity Superfan Contest. Any predictions? Who's the most knowledgeable out of all three of you, do you think?
I think we'll find out. I don't
Yeah,
really
that's the
know.
point of today.
That's the whole
idea of the contest, you asshole.
No,
I don't think this is the Russians versus the Americans in the miracle hockey Olympic game.
No, it certainly isn't. There's no hockey at all.
But no one's feeling overly confident today? No one's, no early predictions?
No early predictions.
I think we're all winners because we're here.
And you guys are playing for charity today.
Oh, yeah, right.
Who's everyone playing for?
I'm playing for the Serpentine Project, which is my charity, foster kids.
Okay.
I'm playing for Reading is Fundamental.
So I should have kissed ass and played for the North Shore Animal League. But,
that would have been a good one.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten easy questions.
Right.
But no, I'm playing for my charity, Pets Over People, where we actually redirect funds that would be marked for homeless people and given to pets.
Hey, now look at our set for the next big bit.
Wow, look at that.
It is the first Celebrity Superfan Contest, Howard Stern's Celebrity Superfan Contest, brought to you by Sonos. We even have a sponsor. There's a $5,000 prize. Each of our celebrities, Jeff Probst, Jimmy Kimmel, Jerry O'Connell, are all playing for their charity. And won't it be fun to find out why they picked that charity?
Yes, and also it will be interesting to see just how much they really know.
That's right. The guy I thought in the beginning is going to win this. And first of all, let me say hi. Hi, Jeff.
How's it going, Howard?
Good to see you. Jimmy, good to see you.
Hi, Howard.
Hey, are those guys coming through one channel?
They sound strange.
Scott, do you have this set up right?
I think we have like $8 microphones here, so
yeah.
Mine actually says Tandy on the side.
Actually, I think you're coming through both channels. I think we're okay.
Yeah, they just sound strange.
You just sound strange, but maybe that's your voices. I don't know.
Could be.
Jimmy, hi, and Jerry, great to see you. The guy that I thought was going to be the favorite here today
would have been who?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you.
Because I know he listens religiously. But
yes.
I know Jeff listens, but sometimes I think, well, he's out on... Something sounds weird, Scott. Like this wasn't tested properly.
And you sound weird now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise in the room.
Because I think those mics, and it's probably picking up the ventilation.
I don't know, but this is typical.
We should go home.
Did anybody... Yeah, Artie's right. Did anybody really test this out, Scott?
Yes, we did.
Did you listen to it?
Oh, no, why would I do that?
Did anyone actually talk into the mics?
Yes, we did.
Scott, are you showing off for them by fucking up?
It's like I'm in my car every morning. I love being able to see the visual.
All right, it sounds a little better now. Jeff, I'm going to try and muscle my way through this despite the technical difficulties.
It sounds like we moved this contest to a new location.
Jeff Probst, the host of Survivor, going into its 11th season, maybe?
17th.
17th?
Wow.
We do 2 a year. It's a little misleading.
He's in one channel.
He's in one channel. Scott, I want to fucking strangle
Scott.
you. This is important to me. My audience.
Is this part of the game? This is part. Yeah, I'm in one channel also.
Yeah, you guys are all in one channel.
Oh my goodness!
I just want to kill myself.
Shall we have another break, Scott, so you can get this straightened out?
Do you want us to break, Scott? No. Motherfucker!
You're now seeing it.
It sounds
you guys
pretty
think
good to me.
Great.
Oh, it sounds awful. Okay. It sounds awful to me.
Scott, do you get nervous when this happens? Do you start sweating, or are you so used to it by now?
You're so in one channel, Jeff. It's
it
not even
sounds like
funny.
he's talking in a tin can.
And you know what? I know these guys didn't test out the mics. I know it. They're
How
lying
does this
to me.
happen? This is what I wonder when I listen at home. I like everybody. You think this
I
is
tell
a
you what,
huge
Jeff.
show, and you wonder how can you not get it right, Scott?
Now he got it right. What did you do? What did you do? And you know what? We would have gone through the whole bit. He never would have hit that button. It never would have gone.
I swear we checked it yesterday.
You're fucking lying.
Bring in Evan and my intern. All three.
But why was it? And you don't even notice that it is coming through one channel. You didn't even notice. How could you be the engineer and you don't notice? How's that possible? How is it possible?
I thought it sounded pretty good, Scott.
Yeah. Jerry, you're not understanding something. He's the engineer. So I start the bit and I'm going nuts. And I look over at him. He would let the whole bit go like that. He would let the whole bit go like that.
Well, he's Scott, and he's learned. You've reinforced that there are no ramifications for this over and over and over again.
On the Jimmy Kimmel show, would you fire him if he had repeatedly
No,
fucked
it'd
up?
be the same thing. Same situation.
Do you have trouble firing people?
Oh, yes.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Nobody ever gets fired.
I really should fire him.
Nah. It's funny.
Let's take a vote. Scott, the jury has spoken.
The tribe has spoken.
The tribe has spoken.
No,
Thank
I'm
you.
with Kimmel, though. You can't fire him. It is part of listening, and it's amazing every time.
It is amazing that he fucks it up every time.
Over and over and over.
It's his thing. It's like his A or something.
Here is my analysis on the game. Let me get back to this because I'm excited about it. Jeff Probst, the host of The Survivor, who is, of course, in his 17th season, as he pointed out, a lot of times he's away and he has to rely on tapes. Now they have the internet, but there were times where you have some spotty holes in your history of the Howard Stern show.
True.
All right. Jimmy is pretty good, except for the NBC years where he occasionally heard a tape or something, right?
Right.
Okay. Jerry, though, I have a feeling, could take this whole thing. He regularly leaves voicemail messages for Gary and for the guys about stuff he hears on the show. He has a vast command of this, and you've been listening for a very long time.
Well, I think my benefit, I don't want to boast, but I'm from the New York area, so I was around in
Even
the
during
92,
the
3 days.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how good Jerry is. Jerry missed 30 minutes of the show on October 15th, 1987, and immediately got a tape of those 30 minutes.
Actually, Jerry told me in the green room he doesn't listen much at all.
We're going to find out. All right, Jeff Probst.
Getting in your head.
17 seasons, and I now notice they've made you a producer on the show. Did that mean additional monies?
No.
It did not.
No.
Why did you want to be a producer if it meant no additional money?
I really didn't want to be. Burnett just gave me the credit.
I see.
Kind of from the beginning, we've all had the same role. Everybody contributes. And in the beginning, CBS was very much against their host having anything to do with a producer credit, and Mark just gave it to me later.
Is it true that when you got the job on Survivor, you were down to your last $5,000 in the bank, and that, in fact, you were almost broke, and this was a lifesaver in your career?
I had just under 10 grand. Yeah.
Just under 10 grand. And now you are a multimillionaire who regularly dates the girls on Survivor.
Not regularly, but did.
By the way,
have a
good-looking
long
batch this season in Micronesia.
Yeah, we got
Very
lucky,
attractive.
and they stayed long, which is always a plus.
That was a good episode on Sunday.
Artie recently estimated your salary at. Artie, what did you estimate it at?
I did?
Yes, we were on the air and you said Probst must be worth, and then you came up with a figure.
No, I said at least $100,000 an episode by now, right? I don't know how many episodes they do. How many you do?
Oh, more than that. They send him to an island, for God's sake.
But
He's
Jimmy,
in there. I won't lie. It's
Really?
good.
Wow.
They've been good to me.
Well, with the producer credit, does that mean now when it goes into syndication?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Reality's not. It has no. It's a completely. There's no union.
So is that just for pussy or something?
But you know what? Reality doesn't really have a life in syndication. It's
Well,
hard.
they have that outdoor channel
Yeah.
now. There's places for it.
They sold Survivor for a pretty good chunk of change.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Sure.
And you don't get a piece of that?
No, nothing. But I'm
let
not
me-
complaining.
So what happened? You were dating one of
Julie.
Julie.
Right.
3 years.
Yeah.
One of the chicks from Survivor.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to end in a disaster.
Really?
Why did
Why?
you know that?
Because it's the same as an onset romance. It's very
Yeah.
difficult for it to work out.
That's also your prediction for every relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you know.
You know, actually, you just predict that it's going to end, and they
And
usually
you're
do.
pretty
usually
much
right.
gonna be right.
Yeah,
But
but
did they fall in love in the woods?
Yes.
Well, I was probably falling in love in the woods. What's Jerry holding up?
He's holding up a sign that says, "How is Ivy supersonic to Benji?" This guy's a real hardcore fan.
Wow.
Okay, listen, you've got to just maintain your cool, Jerry.
Jerry should be happy to know that I'm playing in a celebrity trivia expert of Crossing Jordan game.
Oh man,
are you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's going to be you versus my mom.
I bet you already wins. I know your mom missed 3 episodes. Jeff, explaining to me something, though. You were going out with Julie.
Right.
You met her on the show.
Right.
Did she come to the tapings of Survivor with you? Because how else could you have a relationship? You're out of the country.
Yeah, after that, yeah, she could visit. Yeah.
And you were banging her. It was going great. It looked like the road to marriage was clear. What went wrong?
Just didn't work out, just like when relationships don't work out. We just couldn't figure it out. But yeah, it was definitely a serious relationship.
Are you back in the saddle? Are you getting more?
I am dating again.
You are.
Will you ever date another contestant?
Probably not.
I say he will.
Nah, well, bet on it. I don't know. You're right. I think that's unlikely.
I say you're dating David Archuleta in a week.
It's a different show, Artie.
Artie doesn't know that.
I'm so glad Artie's back and
Jeff,
sane.
Thank you.
Yes, we are all glad Artie's back.
Can I criticize Fred for 1 second? I'm sorry, Fred.
Someone has to.
He's wonderful, but
good luck.
It would have been a magic moment if right at the tail end of Artie's fit, as the fighting was going on, if Fred had gone into dreaming into Artie's Anne Murray song. I think that would have defused the whole situation.
Calmed him down.
Yeah, because he's almost like King Kong when he goes into a rage. And that
Frankenstein.
That song is.
With respect to Jimmy, I made the right choice.
Do you think that would have calmed you down, Artie, if they had played Dreamin'?
No, I think heroin would have calmed me down. Listen, I was, when I got by Benji, I was surprised. I thought Fred was going to drop me.
Man.
I thought Fred was going to come out with some sort of
thought that he was like that out of control.
karate move.
Yeah.
Jeff, who are you playing for today? What is the charity?
The charity is called the Serpentine Project, which is something I started for foster care kids that have just transitioning out of foster care, and really they have nothing. There's nobody there. There's no money in the pocket. There's nowhere to go. So
would you have preferred we just gave you the money? I hate these charity things, honestly. If I ever played on a game show, I would want the money to go directly to me, and then I'll worry about what I give to charity. So are you upset about this, or you're okay with it?
No, I actually think it's cool because you get a chance to maybe do a little something.
There's a little $5,000 grand prize for your charity, brought to you by Sonos, if you do in fact win. Now, Jimmy, what about you and Sarah?
I've given mine to my gardener.
You are?
Yeah.
Is that a legitimate charity?
I think so, yeah. They have nothing. They come to this country.
Yeah, I don't like Jeff's whole idea with these foster kids. The whole idea of being a foster kid and having parents is they should be disadvantaged, shouldn't they? Why should they get a paycheck? Listen, believe me, I would have preferred to be a foster kid. I'd rather be raised by wolves. Jimmy, what about you? You are still with Sarah Silverman.
That is correct,
the
yes.
well-known comedian.
Yeah.
You have vowed you will never marry her, and she will never marry you.
We did not. We made no such vow.
Sarah said she will not marry you, that things are going great, and there's no reason to be married.
Yeah, well, she didn't say she would not marry me. She just said that we'd had no current plans to get married.
I see. So that means...
We're going to see how your wedding goes and go from there.
Fair enough. And, Jimmy, what do you make of the recent announcement that NBC is replacing the Conan O'Brien show with Jimmy Fallon, which really means that they're going to put Conan on instead of Jay? I am worried that Jay is going to try and move over to ABC and steal your time slot. Are you concerned?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, somewhat concerned. Well, the main thing is now I have to be the fat Jimmy in late night, you know? I wish he would change his name. I don't like the idea that there's 2 Jimmys. It's confusing. It's confusing enough.
I've noticed they've made the move in the ABC promos. They go, on Jimmy tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to change that, yeah.
They don't even use your whole name anymore. It's now Jimmy.
Oh, yes, I'm like Oprah.
Right. They have made that move. It's like they go on Jay tonight, on Dave tonight. Now it's Jimmy.
Yes.
Will Jay Leno, and Jerry, maybe you know something about this, or Jeff, maybe you do. Is Jay Leno going to move to another network? Is he going to try and take Jimmy Kimmel's slot?
Well, let me answer this so Jimmy doesn't have
Thank you, Jerry.
As a former employee of ABC, I know how highly they regard him. I don't think they'll get rid of him, especially now.
Who, Leno?
No,
Why do you
I
think-
don't
why do
think
you-
ABC will get rid
Do
of
you think ABC will try and move Jimmy to 12:30 and put Jay on at 11:30 if that is the case?
I personally feel, and this is just my personal opinion, that if Jay leaves NBC, he will probably do a deal with either Sony or Fox.
You think so? And
I
not
do.
go to ABC?
And not go to ABC. I think Jimmy is much too popular right
Do you
now.
agree that Jay's a fucking asshole and shouldn't even be on TV? That's what I think. I think Jimmy belongs on TV. I think Jay's a fucking asshole.
But I'm really concerned about John. Is who I'm concerned about.
Stuttering John. Will Jay? I'll guarantee you this: if Jay moves, he will not bring Stuttering John. Who wants to bet on that? Anyone?
No. You think so? You don't think he'll bring him?
Absolutely not.
I think he would bring him. It's hard to find a stuttering announcer.
Stuttering John, what do you want to say?
If Jimmy's looking for another co-host.
I just want to say, Howard, before you get mad, you might want to ask the contestants to turn off their cell phones.
Oh. Please turn. Why? Whose cell phone is ringing?
I don't want you going all Scott on us. I'm not pointing any fingers, but
You
I
feel
just think
probes?
we should all.
Mine's off. Why are you looking at me?
Jimmy, you are concerned about this, to answer my question.
No,
and-
I'm actually not that concerned about it because honestly, I feel like there will be a place for me one way or the other.
Oh,
somewhere.
now you're backing off that statement that you would leave if they moved you back?
No, I didn't say there's a place for me necessarily at ABC. I'm saying there's a place for me. There's a
place for you on Howard 101 at 7
Thank you.
p.m. That's right.
What do you think's going to happen when Conan moves over? It's such a completely different show.
This makes no sense to me.
Clearly, they're going for the black audience.
Don't you think this makes no sense on NBC's part? Jay is still getting big ratings. He's beating Letterman. Why would they take an unknown situation like Conan?
Because they had to sign a deal with him to hold him.
So give him his $40 million and let him walk out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think they figured Jay would be weaker at this point in the contract.
Right.
I think they figured out he'll be ready. He'll be ready to retire, but he's never going to retire.
Will NBC go ahead with this and actually go through with this whole transition?
Well, if they don't, I mean, it's going to be embarrassing after announcing Jimmy Fallon, and unless they're planning to add another hour to late night or something.
I don't know. This is very, very, very intriguing to me. I don't know why. It's almost like Survivor for late night.
Yeah.
Jerry O'Connell, you come to us.
I wonder if Jeff will have sex with one of us.
Jimmy, what charity are you playing for?
I am playing for Autism Speaks.
Autism Speaks.
Yes.
But I thought autistics don't speak.
It's ironically titled, yes.
Yeah, that is an ironic title. Autism Speaks.
Maybe that's a hope they have.
And by the way, while I'm still on Jimmy, Eric the Midget's on the phone. He says he hates Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is a shame because the person I love most in the world
That's
hates
a
me.
new achievement for you, Jimmy.
Eric, quickly, and I do mean quickly, why do you hate our super fan contestant, Jimmy Kimmel?
Because of the call that one morning after I visited his studio.
Eric, I want you to know that I have a picture of you on my computer, and I look at it all the time, and I marvel at it.
Do you have a picture with him with his shaved eyebrows?
Now, his eyebrows look normal in the picture. Yeah, it was a little while ago.
Is this a pre-mustache or post-mustache?
This is pre-mustache.
Pre-mustache.
Yes, I believe that he took one of the eyebrows and put it over his lip. They didn't actually shave them, rearrange his face.
I love that I'm getting to see Eric for the first time.
There is Eric right there, Jeff.
Can I just say something to Eric?
Jerry O'Connell.
I think he is. I think he's balking at doing this Colin Quinn film.
Yes,
because he's a little nervous about maybe his first foray into acting. I know he's a super agent now and those things, but he's never
Would you
really
coach
delved
him?
into acting.
You're an excellent actor.
I would
coach
be
him?
willing to go over with maybe Howard TV and maybe help him with some of his lines and give him some pointers to maybe help him gain some confidence. I would be very willing to do that.
Is there any chance you would appear in Taxi Driver with Eric as a co-star?
That is going to be a question I'm probably going to have to ask one of my agents or managers.
I would definitely
Jimmy,
be in
you
it.
would appear in the film.
Absolutely.
You say that without asking any agents or managers.
No, I don't even have any. Yeah.
You have an agent?
I commit right now to being in that film.
Wow. Well, actually, no one was
Eric-
looking for you.
Eric, you've got a coach now. Is that making you feel more confident?
That's cool. Jerry Maguire was a pretty good movie, and
Thank you. Thank you.
In what?
I would be willing to go over and help him out a little bit. I just think maybe we'll just go over the script and talk about some points and stuff, and I'll give you some of my tricks.
Well, I'll tell you what. Jerry O'Connell does a thing on the internet. He does an impression of Tom Cruise that is dead on. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, that's funny.
Good.
It is fantastic.
I do have to. I have to give a lot of credit to Artie Lang's former coworker Jerry Minor, who is an avid listener and listening right now, who really helped me out with that. It was really.
You see, Eric, everyone gets help. There's no shame in it. Even Jerry O'Connell in his preparation.
Jerry, can you give Eric a tip now? You say you have some tricks.
You are going to have to listen to your co-actors. If you listen to them, it will really help you.
Why do you have to listen, Jerry? I don't
because
understand.
it will give you a natural performance. I'll tell you, when I did Stand By Me in 1985.
That was a good movie, too.
Thank you.
Eric's a critic now.
The first scene that we shot.
And you were about the height of Eric at that time.
He's a tick.
We were shooting the first scene, and I was standing off to the side, and they were doing a dramatic scene, the other actors, and Rob Reiner yelled, "Cut," and came over to me in front of everyone and went, "What are you doing back here? What are you doing?" And I went, "Well, what do you mean?" And he went, "You're just standing here. What are you doing?" And I went, I'm not in the scene. I'm not saying anything." And he went, "You got to listen to everybody.
Oh,
you're all a
fuck
part of
him.
the scene."
He made a bunch of. Did you contact him when he made a couple of stinker movies and said, "What were you doing there"?
No, he's still pretty close to me and helps me out a lot.
All right, fair enough. Listen, Eric. Again, why does he hate you though, Jimmy? I don't understand why Eric hates you.
Well, I don't know. Eric, why do you hate me?
Because you severely made fun of me that morning after I appeared at your studio.
How does that make me different from every other person you meet?
He hates them too.
Eric, they make fun of everybody on the show. I mean, it's when that's the deal when you sign on.
You got to know the rules, man.
Kimmel is actually not really a part of that show, technically.
Oh. It's a good point. He makes a point.
He makes a real good point. All right, Eric, thank you. That is Eric the Midget. Everyone thrilled to be speaking to him. And Jimmy, I see you're captivated by him.
I am. I love him. I swear to God. It really breaks my heart that he doesn't like me. But what are you going to do?
Jeremy, everyone is curious about your relationship right now. There is a rumor that you are currently involved in the biggest project of your life, impregnating Rebecca Romaine.
Wow.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you not home impregnating her?
Because in all honesty,
dropping loads.
Why am I not at home dropping loads?
Why are you trying to get her pregnant?
I love you, pussy.
Why?
I love you, pussy.
Love that clip.
I actually say that to my wife. I love you, pussy.
What is going on in that relationship right now?
Right now, I love a pussy.
Is she not ovulating today? Is that why you are here? Because that's when you have
the temperature wasn't right. No, I mean we eventually want to have kids.
You're banging her without a rubber presently.
Unlike you, Howard, a lot of people in relationships after they're tested don't use prophylactics, and I might suggest it feels totally different. You should try it.
But if you're deathly afraid of pregnancy, you do what you have to do.
Well, in all honesty, Howard, I'm going to tell you, if you were to procreate with Beth, that would be an extremely attractive child, and you might want to jump on that pretty quick. I'm just saying before things maybe.
I'd like to see a blonde version of you as a good athlete.
That'd be amazing. But all right, so you're not revealing what plans you have in your marriage.
We definitely want to have kids, but which is an exciting time, but nothing yet.
You said in a cruel joke that the fellow workers on your last series used to call you Stamos.
Yes.
Didn't you take offense at that?
I didn't take offense to it.
You did not care.
I did not care. But it's probably better that we don't joke about that stuff because
why?
Just because it's probably better.
Really?
Rebecca was offended, I bet.
I thought it was very funny. I thought it was funny. And I'm not sure everybody thought it was really
Who didn't
funny.
like it, John or Rebecca?
I'm not sure everyone found it to be as funny as I and my coworkers did at the time.
Jimmy, who do you think is better in bed, your girlfriend Sarah or Rebecca? Who do you think really, when it comes down to being a full-fledged lover, who is the better lover? And I would include Julie in this, but Jeff broke up.
I'll go with Sarah just because I haven't had sex with Rebecca. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I
Okay, all right.
haven't.
So for you, Sarah's better.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sarah. Yeah.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Well, listen, it's time to play. Let's stop the nonsense, all
Well,
right?
what is Jerry's charity? Did we find out?
Oh, yeah, Jerry, now who are you playing for?
Actually, Jimmy brought up a very good point in the green room that we should have been playing for North Shore Animal League. That was a slip of the mind. But
you guys should have been playing for different whack packers. I decided that.
Oh.
But, all right.
Would that have been all right? They did say charity, yeah.
Well, that's charity.
Oh. I
If
could
you
have
had to
played for
play-
Eric. I wonder if Eric the Midget would have...
If you were playing for Eric, Jeff, I wonder who you would choose to play for.
Whack Packers? Who would I really want to see? Probably John the Stutterer.
Wow.
Really?
And Jerry, who would you want to play?
I would have probably played for, I believe his name is Jeff, who just passed away in prison for his family.
You're talking about Kenneth Keith?
Kenneth Keith, sorry.
You better brush up. You could lose this. Uh-oh. Who doesn't know that?
Jeff Curro is dead in a trailer.
All right, it's time. Jerry, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for Reading is Fundamental.
Why? Is reading very important to
Reading
you?
is fundamental, yeah.
Because
who
my
doesn't know how to read? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
What
it's
is
just-
that?
It's just I think reading is it's just a good charity. It's been around for a while. I remember the commercials. Remember the
riff. Reading
It's another trick, too, of your acting thing, right? Listening and
Reading.
Right. Key.
All right, listen. It's time to play
Jeff shitting on acting.
Celebrity Superfan Contest. Jeff Probst, Jimmy Kimmel, Jerry O'Connell, all listeners of the show, all have voiced to me in the past that they know the most about the show. Who will win? Jimmy thinks he's going to win. I know it. I see it in his
I always think I'm going to win. It doesn't matter what it is. I think I'm going to win.
which is the mindset you're supposed to have going into a competition.
Jeff, Jimmy, Jerry, time to play. Let me tell you how we're going to play our game. There are 5-point questions, 10-point questions, and 25-point questions. A couple of the questions are audio questions. That's correct. And I'm assuming Fred has the audio, because I don't. Oh, you do? Okay.
Gary, preview page 2.
Nice.
Click on 22.
I'm going to start with 5-point questions. We'll graduate to 10-point questions, and then eventually end up at the 25-point questions.
Oh, hey, I just want to say, I don't have it, but a friend of mine has Sonos at his house.
Yes.
And it is incredible. You wouldn't let Gary explain exactly what it was the other day. You got a little upset.
Robin had already explained it.
But you know, you can. It's music on demand. You can type in Don Henley and boom, like all of his songs come up and you can see it's incredible.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Because, well, I mean,
any
you can
music
type in
you
anything.
like.
You can type in.
You don't want to hear Don Henley?
He's all right, whatever.
By the way, Jerry right now is winning because he's even doing commercials, and he immediately gets extra
That's
points
right,
for that.
and it's for the sponsor. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Boys, let me tell you the rules. It's very simple. You have cards in front of you with pens. I'll ask the question. Simply write your answer down as quickly as you possibly can. And then I will ask you to hold up your answer.
And please try not to cheat.
And if you cheat, you are disqualified. What is that? Oh, you drew a big cock and balls, Jimmy.
Yes.
That's not fun.
I like to get warmed up.
I have a question. How are we going to cheat? If we have like notes on written on our shoes,
You
or
might have a
something?
secret
Or
helper.
looking over your little partition there to see that
That's
you're...
right.
Oh, right.
We ask you to be honest
Actually-
because you can see that partition is about as bad as it gets.
I feel like I'm on the new Newlyweds game.
Right. Okay,
I have to
here
say
we
in the
go.
butt.
Guys,
Howard.
don't talk. Don't say a word yet. Here we go into the game. This is really, we really want to know who is the greatest.
And how much time do we have to answer?
I'm going to give you like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Not even. Sometimes I might just randomly say your time is up.
Your time.
Because I don't really have a clock. All right, here we go. Your first 5-point question. When we came to Sirius, who became the announcer on the Howard Stern Show? Write it down quickly. When we came to Sirius, who became the announcer, the official announcer on the Howard Stern Show? Everyone is writing. You can hear the pens going.
Yes.
And this is for the first 5-point question. All right,
Is
first I'm going to
everybody
go to
ready?
Jeff Probst. Jeff, hold up your sign and tell us what you have.
George Takei.
That is correct. That is 5 points on the board. Jimmy, write it down and let's see. George Takei.
George Takei.
That is Takei.
Takei.
And Jerry, what does that say?
John Hine. I'm
Boom.
incorrect.
John Hine.
Jerry!
Jerry, how did you get that wrong?
I didn't understand the announcer.
Motherfucker, I can't believe this.
He's actually, in my defense, George Takei is not a permanent cast member here.
I get it. Were you fucking Rebecca when that was announced?
trying to impregnate her. That was
How
the
is
day.
she, by the way?
She's great.
I miss looking at her.
She sends her love to you and Beth.
Thank you. All right, your second question, and don't embarrass your wife by getting this wrong. Name 3 whackpackers who have died. Name 3 whackpackers who have died.
3.
This is a 5-point question. This should be easy for any true fan.
That is not so easy.
Think back on the history of the show and name 3 whackpackers who have died. Now, the show's been on the air for 30 years or something
Somebody
like that.
must have died.
Somebody must have died in that time. Name 3 whackpackers who have died for your 5 points. Who would it be?
Everybody's writing. Jimmy has his hand on his forehead.
Jeff Probst's having a hard time with number 3. I see 2 written down. Jimmy's surprisingly thinking.
Is he stumped?
Jerry O'Connell writing, but
Writing long.
I think he's writing a book.
Yeah, he's got an essay going over there.
I think he's writing his next script.
Oh, everybody's struggling with this. This is good.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Time has to be up at some
I
point.
would think so. Jerry, put down your pen for Christ's sake. It looks like you've missed another one. I hope you got it right. Okay, let's go to Jerry O'Connell first. Jerry, give us 3 people who died. They're whackpackers. Go ahead.
Sadly, all I have is Kenneth Keith, who we were just talking about, and John Melendez.
John Melendez in his sense. All right, that is wrong. You have no points on the board. Jimmy, you're sitting with 5 points. Go ahead. Let's see what you got.
I have Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, Hank the Angry Dwarf, and Scott the Engineer.
Oh,
he's alive?
Hank is correct. Kenneth Keith is correct. Scott the Engineer is barely alive.
He's just.
Come on, Jeff, steal this one.
Well, it's close. I have Kenneth.
Right. Yes.
And then I have the original Bigfoot. Right?
Right, that's correct.
Oh. But I wrote Gary the Drunk, and I meant the guy who we heard die, who was always on the phone. I realized I wrote the wrong name.
I can't accept
I
Gary the
understand
Drunk.
that.
Oh, so nobody gets the points there.
Who's Gary the Drunk? Well, I couldn't think of Hank. I was thinking Gary the Retard, and I was thinking of the guy you said. Hank.
Hank.
The
Oh,
Dwarf.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone forgot Cleft Palate.
Oh, Cleft Palate, yeah.
If you went far back, Froggy.
Froggy, if you went back to the NBC days, and of course the Bigfoot reference was very good.
I missed an opportunity to get an early lead with the dwarf.
That was a 5-point question?
Yes, that was a tough one. That's true. Okay, here is your next 5-point question.
Come on, guys.
What's the name of the department store that Artie objected to his assistant Teddy referring to in a gay way?
Do a time trial.
Gotta get this one.
What's the name of the department store that Artie objected to his assistant Teddy referring to in a gay way?
I actually went over to my buddy's Jim Yule's house to watch Howard TV as soon as you guys posted this.
All right, here it goes. Let's go to Jimmy Kimmel first. Jimmy, what does it say? Bloomies is correct.
Bloomies.
Jeff, what do you got?
Bloomies.
All right, Jerry, are you on the board?
Bloomies!
Bloomies it is.
The answer is Bloomingdale's.
Bloomies or Bloomingdale's, would have been.
Well, I was actually afraid of incorrectly spelling it, so I just went
You
with
guys
Bloomies.
writing it sent Artie in a rage. Look at him.
I agree with you on that. That is outrageous.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Bloomies.
All right, quickly, let's move through this one. Here is a first audio clip. What excitable woman said this? Fuck that fucker to hell! Who is that? Write down the name, please, for 5 points. Our score is very interesting. Jeff Probst at 10. Jimmy Kimmel at 10. Jerry O'Connell at 5. Very close contest.
Everybody's on the board.
All right, I see writing going on. Jimmy having some trouble. Time is up, Jimmy. I'm going to ask you to put your pen down and your foot up. All right, Jimmy, what do you have on your card? Go ahead first.
God, I don't know why her
What do
name
you
has
have?
escaped my brain.
Wow, that is a blank.
I know she's yeah.
Jeff Probst?
Oh,
The
I
black
know it
woman
now.
who always yells at Robin.
That is not a name. That is not Jerry O'Connell. What do you have, Jerry?
Crazy Alice.
Crazy Alice is 5
I
points.
thought it was
You've
the
tied
last
the
one.
score, Jerry.
I'm going to kill myself over that one.
Wow. All right, Jimmy Kimmel.
Artie, please. Artie,
Gay
come
Howard.
back, Artie. Artie, please, Artie.
Jimmy
By the way,
Kimmel-
that's not Fred playing it. That's Jerry O'Connell saying it.
Artie, please. I'm so worried about you.
Jimmy Kimmel claims he's an Eric the Midget fan. Maybe this is going to give it a little advantage to him. Here we go. Complete this.
I'm his acting coach, though.
Complete this Eric the Midget sign-off. Buy for blank. Buy for blank.
Well, how easy do you want to get?
Well, it's a 5-point question. Let's see. Maybe someone...
Buy for
Don't up.
blank.
Jimmy, buy for blank. What is the blank? Fill in the blank. Buy for blank.
Well, maybe it's not so easy.
Maybe it's not. Jimmy's struggling.
Can you spell the word buy, please?
B-Y-E.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Let's
that
go to
gave it
Jeff
him.
Probst first. What do you got, Jeff? Now is the correct answer. Bye for now. Jimmy's got now. And what do you got, Jerry?
You know, I got the Johnny Fratto Social Club. I'm embarrassed.
JFSC. Bye for JFSC.
I mean-
oh, Jerry, falling behind again just when you tied things up. Bye for now. Jimmy, I'm
okay.
surprised you had to think about that.
I'm like
Well, I was
Seabiscuit.
thinking like BUI
for
and the
now.
number 4, and it was confusing me.
All right, 15, 15, and 10. We go Jeff Probst with 15, Jimmy with 15, and Jerry with 10. All right, last of the 5-point questions. What type of hands did Robin say her father had? What type of hands did Robin say her father had? It's been documented in literature.
Robin.
It's in
Artie, I'm going to
song,
ask for your
it's in
impression in a minute.
everything, yeah.
What type of hands did Robin say her father had? Let's go to Jerry O'Connell first. Pens down, boys. What kind of hands, Jerry?
Curious.
Wrong, Jerry.
Wait a minute.
What do you got there, Jimmy?
Ham.
Ham hands.
Total guess.
Soft hands. Jimmy, the only one who says ham hands, you got it right.
All
And here's
three were right.
Artie. Artie, go ahead.
Robin, it's your dad. When you was in the shower, your butt cheeks was warm. I'm going to tell everyone why I've got ham hands.
My arms smell like ham.
And why she likes big dicks up her tight, juicy asshole.
Jeff and Jerry.
This is not fair, really, because I actually wrote my master's thesis on Robin's childhood rape.
Can I tell you something? That is one of my favorite things. First of all, he says his hands smell like ham. Robin wrote her father's fingers were the size of hams.
No, I said he had ham hands.
Right. But he, of course, said he has now the smell of ham on his head. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you one more 5-point question. The score is Jimmy Kimmel in the lead with 20. Jeff Probst, 15. Jerry O'Connell with 10.
All right, come on, Jerry.
I'll give you one more 5 until we get to the 10s.
I'm like
okay?
Seabiscuit. I come from behind.
Here's audio clip. Which sexy woman said this?
Oh my God, I'm fingering my cunt.
All right, who is that sexy woman? That is a very sexy phrase. Play it again for the boys so they can hear it.
Here we go.
Oh my God, I'm fingering my cunt.
All right, Jerry O'Connell, what have you written down?
Go to someone else. I have to think about this.
No, I can't. You can't think about it.
Yeah, because then they'll give you the answer.
Do you have the answer, Jerry? Go to someone else.
I know
Jerry, you're cheating.
I mean, I'm just...
All right, that's a no. Jimmy Kimmel, what do you have?
Blue Iris.
Blue Iris is correct. And what do you have, Jeff Probst?
Blue Iris.
That is correct. All right. Jerry, you're falling horribly behind.
I know.
Robin, it is time for a 10-point question.
All right,
this
now
gets
this
way
is up in
more
the
difficult.
ante.
Yeah.
These should be much more difficult.
All right, here we go. This is much more difficult. What school did Artie Lang attend after he got in trouble with the law? The judge sentenced him to school.
Oh.
And Artie had to go to school. This is a 10-pointer, and you can only imagine what
school.
That's right. Artie, as you know, was arrested. He was sentenced, and as part of his probation, had to attend
to go to school.
School. What school did Artie attend?
Wow, this is going to be tough.
That's a tough 10-pointer.
Everybody's struggling with this.
I know it.
Any B questions for what college?
College.
This is the question.
Okay, I'm
Jeff.
just
You were a game show
throwing
host.
out.
You know.
I know.
You know. Come on.
Stevens Institute.
All right, Jerry. I'm going to go to you first because you are the lowest man on the totem pole right now. What is the name of the college or school?
I mean, was it actually a university?
I'm not giving any clues.
I mean,
it was a school.
It was a school. I'm going to have to say it was some sort of rehabilitation school.
That is wrong. Jimmy Kimmel?
Cupcake University.
I don't know. Something school for boys.
No, it was Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Wait a minute.
Question. That's what I just asked.
We thought
I wouldn't give you the answer.
We thought it was his arrest in Los Angeles when he was well above the age.
Bullshit question.
Wrong.
No, that's true. Actually, I've been arrested a couple of times.
Wow.
I thought it was.
Oh, that's
I thought it was arrested in the 90s.
Throw that question.
By the way, what does it say about that
only
institution that
sentenced to
people
school
are being
once.
sentenced to go there?
The question should have been what school disinvited him to speak to the
No,
students.
that's a different question, and that happens to be Connecticut School of Broadcasting. You're right, but he was sentenced to go to school, and Artie chose Connecticut School of
The
Broadcasting.
judge told me to get an activity in my life.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the
All right,
semantics.
here's
of that
another
one.
10-point question. This is an audio clip. Fred, be prepared.
Yes, we are.
Which whackpacker owns this laugh? All right, which whackpacker owns this laugh? Listen to it again. All right. It's a very famous laugh from
Can
this
you hear it
show.
one more time?
One more time. Which whackpacker owns that laugh? We're playing with Jeff Probst, the host of Survivor for 17 seasons. If you can imagine that.
Hey, Fred, let me get it again.
One more time.
One more time.
We're playing with Jimmy Kimmel, the host of Jimmy Kimmel Live. He is very successful. And, of course, Jerry O'Connell, super fan, super actor, and super getting of a girlfriend and wife, Rebecca Romaine, who every man desires. Jerry O'Connell.
This is
struggling.
This is proven a theory. No one with a wife that hot knows a lot about a show.
Yeah, Jerry's failing miserably.
If it wasn't for Rebecca, he'd probably be a much better player. All right, Jerry, I'm going to go to you first because you're in last place. Come on. What
I'm
do you
going to
got?
say. I'm going to say Bong hit.
Bong hit who? Bong hit.
Bong hit.
Mike, Eric.
Bong hit Eric.
Oh man, Jerry, this is looking bad. Jimmy, go ahead.
First, I thought it was Jeff the drunk, but I think it's Hank, the angry dwarf.
You are absolutely right. That's the laugh, the unmistakable laugh.
Yeah.
Jeff Probst, what do you
Hank
have?
the angry dwarf.
Hank the angry dwarf. We've got a real contest going here, Jerry. What the fuck is going on?
Maybe I'm nervous. I don't know. I got to shake it off.
It's a different thing, though, from listening every day and being able to instantly come up with it, as
All
I'm
right.
finding.
I'm going to give you another audio clip for 10 points.
All right.
This is a tape of Crackhead Bob I'm going to play you. He's saying something. But what is he saying? And the reason you should know this is we've played this clip many times and explained what it is. Now listen carefully.
Take it down, man.
I love it.
Now that clip has been from many different times. We've even used it in a phony phone call. So that'll give you a little hint. Play it again. Crackhead Bob is saying this.
Take it down, man.
All right. Let's find out. I'm going to go to you again, Jerry. You're in last place. Come on. Let's go. 10 points. This could put you
Jeff
back in the
not
game.
writing anything either.
Chicken chow mein.
Very
Chicken chow mein is correct. Chicken chow mein, Jimmy.
Chicken chow mein.
And Jeff, what'd you have? You didn't have anything.
I think that was season 7. I was on location.
Jimmy jumping into a commanding lead. Jerry O'Connell coming back up. Jimmy with 45.
Wow.
Jerry with 20. Jeff, you're in second place with 30. This could be anyone's game now. Now I'm seeing some real competition. I like it. Okay. Very, very impressive. All right, your last 10-point question, then we move to a 25-point area. And 25 points can really change the nature of this game, as you know.
Yeah, it makes the rest of the game worthless.
That's right. Everything up until that point is worthless. You're correct.
I feel like Ken Jennings.
What do the two A's in double A stand for? Okay, Jerry, you work on this, Jimmy, and Jeff Probst.
That's
double
a
A.
toughie.
That is so tough.
Everybody loves double A.
What does the double
But what
A
do the two
stand
A's
for?
stand for? Any true fan would write this down immediately.
It's a slam dunk.
Any true fan would write this down immediately. But are you a true fan? Jeff Probst, Jimmy Kimmel, Jerry O'Connell. Okay. Give you some thinking time. I'm going to ask you to put your pens down. All right. Still in last place is Jerry O'Connell. Jerry, 10 points would get you right up there, tied with Jeff Probst for second place. What do you have?
Any asshole.
Any asshole.
Good guess.
Good guess, but not right. Jimmy Kimmel.
Annoying asshole.
Wrong.
Really good guess.
Jeff Probst.
I took a guess with always around.
Wrong.
No.
It's Awesome Angelo.
Oh, yeah.
Double A.
Nobody taking any points on that one.
What the hell happened?
It should be called the mediocre fan contest.
Well, you know, I have to say, you guys come here every day, but for people who listen
No
to actually
excuses.
come here,
Superfan.
it's a little daunting.
This is no excuses.
He has a brother named Awesome Anthony.
All right, I'm going to give you another 10-point
Everybody's name is
question.
Good
call. Awesome Angelo.
I'm going to give you a 10-pointer.
Okay.
Who has a berry on his face? I'm not going to tell you the answer, of course. Think, though. I'll give you 30 seconds. Who has a berry on his face? Jerry O'Connell writing, Jimmy Kimmel looking like this is so easy. Jeff Probst nodding his head and saying, no? Can this be? Could this be while he was stuck on one of those Fakakta Islands and he had no
He was actually
chance?
on
There's no
Fakakta
way
Island.
he could have missed this.
Do you know the next season is on Fakakta Island?
It's that obvious, Robin?
It's right off the coast of Israel.
You have to know this.
Shalom.
You're gonna kick yourself.
All right, I'm going to go first to Jeff Probst, who is currently in second place.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
guess
No.
Ronnie.
No.
Ronnie does not have a berry on his face. He's got other shit on his face, but not a berry. Jimmy, what's the answer?
Ralph the Homo.
Ralph the Homo is acceptable. Jerry O'Connell, what's the answer? Come on,
you know
who has
what?
a berry on his face?
I went with Eric the Midget. 'Cause he
Eric
had,
the Midget?
Oh, my goodness. Well, didn't he have something on his face?
Are you aware we bumped Ryan Felipe for you? Felipe, or whatever the hell his name is.
I'm embarrassed. I was confused.
I thought you were going to steal this. Let me tell you the score.
The berry-faced asshole. That's what he's known as.
I've never heard that.
Ralph the Homo. He's got a berry on his face. In fact, on the Channel 9 show, if you remember all the way back then, there used to be a talking berry, and that was Ralph's berry. We'd focus on his face and then do that. All right.
Channel 9 pre-probes.
Pre-probes, Channel 9.
Yeah.
All right. Now, listen, let's round up before we go to the 25 pointers. This is going to be big.
What are the scores now, Howard?
The scores now are, with a commanding lead, Jimmy Kimmel in first place with 55 points.
Wow.
In second place, the host of Survivor, Jeff Probst, 30 points.
Wow.
Actor Jerry O'Connell in third place with a mere 20 points.
Wow.
So one question
Do you
really
know-
could tie this.
Yes.
But wait a minute.
Right.
Yes, Robin. Sweetie.
If you have 50, he has 20.
Yes.
He can't win. Jerry has no possibility.
We have 25-point questions coming
Oh, you're going to ask more than one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were just doing one.
Don't count Jerry out so
Yeah,
quick.
Robin was getting all Barack Obama Hillary on me.
Yeah, he's not out yet, honey.
Statistically.
But the loser has to ride the Sibian. Is that correct?
That's right.
with his face.
All right, these are really tough. So
All right.
I don't know that any of you will get them.
Oh.
This is really, really tough. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to do a 25-point audio question.
Okay.
Okay. Who is this fierce defender of a legendary Cape Crusader that is describing Howard? Listen to the tape.
He is infinitely more dangerous than any fictional adversary a superhero might have. Those adversaries don't use the media for their foul deeds.
Who is this woman who is pontificating about a legendary Cape Crusader? $25 points at stake. All right. I see Jimmy is thinking hard. Jerry O'Connell, confident and done with his answer.
Not that confident, Howard.
But done, nevertheless. Jeff Probst putting his pen down for this first edition Howard Stern Celebrity Superfan Contest. Jimmy Kimmel now writing in, has a smirk on his face.
So let's just hear it one more time.
Okay, listen to the clip. Who is the fierce defender of a legendary Cape Crusader that is describing Howard right now? Listen.
He is infinitely more dangerous than any fictional adversary a superhero might have. Those adversaries don't use the media for their foul deeds.
All right, very passionate woman. All right, I'm going to go to our third place contestant who could change this all around if he gets this right. Jerry O'Connell, what do you have?
I mean, I just took a stab here. I went with Gloria Allred.
Oh.
Wrong. All right, I'm going to go to our second place, Jeff Probst. Jeff, what do you have? Come on.
Well, what I wrote was Paula Zahn. But then I wanted to just share some stuff I do know about you, Howard. Your mother's name is Ray. Your dad's name is Ben. You got Emily, Deborah, and Ashley, and then your ex-wife was Allison.
Wow. None of those the correct answer.
Nope. Just trying to work it a little.
Jeff, can you spell Ostrowski, my fiance's name?
Ostrossky.
Right, well, that's very good, but that doesn't count. All right, Jimmy, do you have the answer? Who is that woman?
Underdog lady.
Yes! 20.
Wow.
Is her real name Susan, maybe?
Suzanne Muldowney,
Suzanne.
Underdog
Right.
lady.
You deserve to win, Kimmel.
Wow,
That
80
is-
points. That is huge.
That is incredible.
But still, it's not out of the question that others could win.
Others could win, but it's looking doubtful. Jimmy Kimmel racing ahead of the pack.
Robin,
with
you're
80 points.
the color announcer trying to keep the fans interested in
Oh,
a game.
come on.
that is
Don't
a
be like
complete
that.
blowout.
All right, here's another
Don't
20.
call her colored.
What in the world?
Here's a 25-pointer. Let's see how you do. What is Fred's actual first name, which he tried to change it back to? What is Fred's actual first name, which he tried to change it back to?
Thank God I know one. Oh, this is 25?
25.
Oh, let's speed it up. That's enough time. Let's go.
All right, so be it. Let's see what everyone's got. Jerry?
Alfred.
Alfred is wrong. Jimmy?
Eric.
Eric is right.
Eric.
And Jeff Probst got it right. Well, we do have something of a horse race, but not much of one.
I don't think Jerry's ever heard the show.
Well, I'm going to ask.
Artie, how many days a week do you wear beer league or Yankee memorabilia?
I have a 6-shirt rotation. Probably like 3 times a week.
All right, listen. There are 2 more 25-point questions. That would mean Jimmy would have to get both of them wrong. Jeff would have to get both of them right. And Jerry, I don't even know what you have to do. You'd have to get undressed and run around the studio.
How big a point lead does he have on me?
Well, let's see. Jimmy has 105. Now, you have 55. So let me do the math real quick. 55 plus 10 is 65, 75, 85, 95, 50-point lead.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I do my math.
That's 2 questions.
All right. Kimmel's got to get them both wrong.
And I can't even figure out, because Jerry has a measly 20 points. I don't even know what you could do to win, but you got to keep trying.
I'm ashamed.
You'd have to show videos of Rebecca and you on your honeymoon having sex.
I am ashamed.
Right now, statistically, he could not win.
Have you ever taken nude pictures of your wife, Rebecca?
No, I haven't.
He's lying, Jimmy?
Yeah, absolutely. The hesitation.
Because I have taken nude pictures of your wife.
It's just the digital age. You get scared, you know? It's not like the old days.
All right, fair enough.
When you take stuff to Photomat.
Jeff,
the old days when you were banging
would
Juliette Prowse in the 70s.
Jeff, when you would take your girlfriend, who you met on Survivor, and you take her to one of these islands, would you bang her in all different exotic places outdoors?
No, not really. No.
You kept it
outdoors.
To the tent?
Were there insects involved?
No, we were tent bound.
Right. Bullshit. All right, here we go.
All right.
25 points. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the name of the opiate suppressor that Artie Lang takes?
God.
What is the name of the opiate suppressor that Artie Lang takes?
Do we really have to advertise this?
Now, the great thing about this question is Jerry O'Connell's writing quickly. Jeff Probst, puzzled. Jimmy, I'm not sure. All right, let's go to our third place contestant who needs a miracle to win. I don't even think
There's no
statistically.
possibility he could win.
I told you, if he produced nude pictures of his wife, he's
You
got a
give him
shot.
some extra points?
Yeah, we'll see. Jerry, what do you have written on your card?
I have Subutex.
That is correct for 25 points. Let's go. Subutex is Jimmy's answer. Very good.
I got nothing.
What does that say?
Almaden or Alderon or some clinic. I don't know what it is.
Well, this is obviously a battle now for second place because Jerry O'Connell has 45 points. Jeff Probst has 55 points. Jimmy Kimmel with an embarrassing lead, 130 points.
Artie, by the way, I'm just seeing Artie's black eye for the first time. And I was wondering how you'd find a way to even look better the next time I came in. And he really succeeded.
I look like a wife who just doesn't listen.
Oh, boy.
Artie's had a rough couple of days the last couple of days.
It's been a rough decade, let's face it.
Okay, this is the final one. This is the final one, boys. This is for the whole enchilada. The $5,000 brought to you by Sonos. Sonos multi-room music system, as Jerry describes it, is the greatest thing. He gets Don Henley music regularly on there.
For second place, I got an Eli Manning signed jersey.
There you go. Okay, that'd be very nice. By the way, play all the music you want, including Sirius Satellite Radio, all over your house. Check out the demo at songs.com/100. That's the Sonos system. Here it is for the whole enchilada. Who had to leave the show because of a fight with Stuttering John? Who had to leave the show because of a fight with Stuttering John? Jimmy writing, Jeff Probst, the first to write down the answer. Jerry O'Connell, again, having difficulty. He's shuffling papers. He's really not, he's not
Why
in this.
don't we just
How
give
much
him
time are you going to give him?
some kind of arts and crafts project?
So he's drawing pictures over there. Jerry, come on. Who had to leave? You're up first. Go ahead. Take a guess.
Well, come on. You got to go to somebody else. Give me a couple seconds.
No, you're
here.
first. Who had to leave the show because of a fight with Stuttering John?
Who had to leave the show because of a fight with Stuttering John?
Jerry, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take that question off the table. I'm going to go to up second place, Jeff Probst. What do you have?
I'm glad it happened so Artie could be here. A.J. Benza.
Oh, wow. A.J. Benza. Jimmy, what do you have?
I also have A.J. Benza.
Oh, there you go.
I just have to say, in my defense, who was banned from the show.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no,
Everybody
seriously.
else got
I was thinking of someone who was a regular member.
Well, you got thrown by the question.
He did say who has to leave the show.
That's right.
Banned was a word that I would have. That's just a word that I would have used.
Jerry, you're a good sport, but you are clearly not a celebrity super fan.
I'm ashamed. I don't know what to say.
You
I have
clocked
to
him
go.
with 45 points. If your wife is listening, Jerry is not a super fan, Rebecca.
I have to go to the Sylvan Learning Center.
Actually, she should be proud.
That's right. Now, Jeff Probst, you have done well. You got 80 points. You came in second place. You are a super fan, but you're not the biggest super fan celebrity. That would have to go to Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
With 155 points.
And I'm embarrassed that I didn't get Crazy Alice. I really,
that was surprising.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Jimmy now goes to Jimmy goes to the lightning round against Dee Schneider and David Brenner.
Now, let me just say, this $5,000 grand prize is going to what charity, Jimmy?
To Autism Speaks.
A lot of people don't know this. Jimmy himself was autistic as a child.
That's right. I was able to overcome it.
He had a football helmet and would bang his head regularly into a wall, and he overcame it. And congratulations to you for that.
Howard.
The $5,000 grand prize for the Howard Stern Celebrity Superfan Contest is provided by the Sonos multi-room music system. Wirelessly play all the music you want, including Sirius satellite radio, all over your house. How beautiful is that? Robin has it. Jerry O'Connell has it. But do you have it?
I have a prediction. I think that this is going to become a very popular feature that you do maybe, once a year or something. And I'm honored to be a part of the first Howard Stern Celebrity Superfan Contest.
Jeff, absolutely. We have learned of other celebrities who have come out of the closet and admitted that they are super fans of the show.
Sarah, by the way, would be a pretty solid competitor in this arena.
Well, what I would like to see happen is we do this again and again and again, and then finally the winners take on each other in a super fan.
Okay.
Like
Jimmy is our first entrant for the Tournament of Champions.
There you go.
Jimmy is in the Circle of Champions. That is correct. Everyone knows that's an honor. There will be a picture posted of you in our studio.
Thank you.
It
Wow.
will say Celebrity Superfan winner.
Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah, so you are certainly the first. But Mr. Kimmel, will have to come back and go up against the other winners.
I am more than willing and happy to do that.
I don't think it's any coincidence that the man who won has gotten laid probably the least.
Absolutely. There's not even a question.
You mean the more you get laid, the less likely it is you're listening?
That you know about a radio show.
Well, this is exciting. Jeff, do you want to plug something? Do you want to say Survivor, everyone should watch?
No,
You don't even want to say that.
No, I'm here because I'm a fan
right.
of the show.
That's
My dad's at home listening. He met Gary the other night at the Survivor finale. He's happy as can be.
By the way, you do not go home empty-handed.
Really?
Even though you didn't win the $5,000, you get a CD of Scott Son's band.
Yeah.
That you can play at home, put on your Sonos system.
Is that in stereo or mono?
Well, only one channel, but it was supposed to be stereo. In
I
all
don't think
fairness.
Scott was the engineer on that record. At least I hope he was.
I see. Now, Jimmy, I suppose you would like to plug your late-night television show?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm not leaving.
Oh, you're staying for the day? Oh, good. Okay,
if you don't
good.
mind, I would like to stay the whole rest of the show.
You can stay the rest of the
For
show.
second place, we got Henry Hill's Wise Guy Sunday Gravy.
Nice.
That's right.
There will be parting gifts.
Jerry, what about you? Would you like to plug anything at all before you depart?
No, but can I stay or should I go stay in the other room?
Should I stay or should I go now?
Right.
Which is a very famous song. Anyone who wants to stay is always welcome.
Celebrity news segment.
That's right. But you guys have all done very, very well. And I want to congratulate you. It is never easy to go on a game show in front of America. After all, it's almost a test of intelligence, right?
Yeah. Yes,
And
definitely.
not only that,
definitely.
you put your reputation as super fans on the line.
That's right. Jimmy, congratulations.
Thank you very much,
And
Howard.
boys, you played very well.
It's
Jeff,
a test of how happening your life is, and Jerry is the clear winner.
Jerry, what happened, man?
You know what? I kind of froze up a little bit.
Because you even knew the dropping loads. We were surprised in the back because you got that dropping load. You seem to really know the show.
You know, I think I just froze up. I just got a little intimidated. It's a little different. You know, you listen to the show every day and you come in here and it's so colorful and everybody's around. What's up? How are you?
Just a lot of distractions and a little bit awestruck and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what? I probably should have studied a little more as well. And also, I'm going to contest that final question, who had to leave the show. It should have been who was banned from the show. I thought it was a regular. I was trying to think of a regular cast member.
Right, not just like a guy trying out for a spot.
Not just like a guest. Yeah.
Right.
There's Robin. She's looking good. Look at Robin. Wow, look at you. So
nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to have you guys here.
How are you? You look fantastic.
How you do?
Thank you very
Really
much.
great.
That was so much fun. Hi, Jerry. I was talking to Lisa G out there. She said it sounded great. She really was having fun listening to everybody. And I said, how crazy is it to think that you know the Blackbackers?
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's got to be crazy for you guys.
Well,
The show is that.
Yeah, Jeff the drunk is every time he hears a celebrity say his name, he just bounces. So he's out there now, in heaven because he's being mentioned so much.
Well,
so.
heaven may be overstating
Well,
where Jeff is.
It's like a hillbilly kind of heaven,
Robin, you know what's crazy is that seeing old, like on when you guys show old clips from years and years ago, your look has not changed. You look basically, isn't that true? When you see like a show from, I mean, you haven't really aged at all.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you really do. You look great.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.
That's a hyperbolic with a chamber over there.
That's right. I've got special oxygen being pumped into my. Oops.
Jimmy, you're the champion.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I've never felt more alive than I do right now.
Even in your long, successful career, this is the crowning achievement.
I am embarrassed that I didn't get Crazy Alice, who, I hear almost every day, but I'm happy, I really am. Two very solid competitors, and I was really pleased to come out on top.
Jeff.
Well, I'm humbled. But there's something odd because some of those questions I just flat out didn't know. Didn't see the Channel 9 show. Like Crazy Alice, I know. Hank the Angry Dwarf, I knew. So there is something about being in there and you can't get it as quickly, I think, as when you're sitting at home. But I'm impressed by Kimmel.
You did well, though. You didn't get that Kimmel rhythm in there, but you were, back and forth.
I hung in there. But maybe if it was a longer game, I'd had a better shot. But I feel for Jerry. He's taking a lot of heat in there. And it has nothing to do with being a super fan. It has to do with his hot wife, his hot woman.
You were hoping for immunity, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh, that
would have been nice.
That's a cheap shot, Lisa.
What?
Some sort of an immunity idol at a couple of questions where I could just pass. Would have been really nice.
But Jeff, still fun to be in there as a fan.
A blast to be in there. That's the thing, is the show is so much a part, if you listen every day, it's so much a part of your life that to actually sit in there and be answering questions about it is kind of surreal and odd. That I do know who Crazy Alice is and that Hank the Angry Dwarf died and there's a guy in prison who died, and it's kind of nutty.
It's a whole world that you get yourself into.
And you are a part of, and Lisa, you are a big part of. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming down,
So
Jeff.
much fun.
Tonight
Yes.
on Howard 101 tonight, Lisa will play this. This might be offensive to some people. You are playing something you call the Mooly match game. Now,
Well, now, I do not call it that. What had happened was...
That's what it says here, Mooly match game.
Well, it's kind of our pen name.
Mooly
Actually,
is racist for African Americans.
Yes, I would not say it's racist. It's Italian for African Americans.
Okay.
Eggplant. Yes, eggplant, tutsun, charcoal briquette. It is basically...
What is Mooly match game?
Well, here's the deal. I figure there's room for one last black in Lisa Lampanelli's life. This is going to be my final... Before I jump ship onto the White Devil.
You told me you're only banging white guys now.
Well, no, I banged about a year ago. I was on almost to the day. Now that I think about it, I was on a year ago with the white guy that I was with. The pothead with no checking account?
Yeah.
God, did I have low self-esteem like that girl banging that idiot from Home Depot? Oh, my God. I thought I hated myself. If I looked like that, I'd be fucking Denzel Washington. You know what I mean?
But so now you've always admitted that you can't easily get white
a good-looking white guy.
Right.
Yes.
You can get really good-looking black guys.
Well, I hope.
Right.
I have.
You have.
I have in the past, and I hope to replicate that tonight on Movie Matchmaker.
So tonight you'll be on the radio, and you're going to try and find yourself a date. So all black guys should.
They have already applied. I told Jim McClure, the producer, to overbook the blacks because there's nothing worse.
Oh, I see.
These blacks, as you know, are very unreliable, Robin, except for yourself.
The blacks will be in the studio with you.
Yes, they will. We have 3 of them. We overbooked. We booked 7 just in case.
A certain type.
I can get all types. All types. I would like one in a dashiki and pillbox hat. I think that's a nice look that the Africans have.
Only blacks, no other races that sort of qualify, like Indians or Hispanics?
No, if we were desperate enough, we'd have chosen maybe a Muslim or an Indian or some other smelly person. I am Lisa Lampanelli, the cunt of comedy, comedy's lovable queen of media. My first ever special on Howard 101. Clap it up for me. I graduated from the loser channels, from the raw dogs and the Cypher sounds and the Negro channels and the out cue.
Like the Jeffersons, you are moving on.
I certainly am. Now, I'm about to go off to Fat Camp next Sunday after Carnegie Hall.
Very exciting.
So I said to myself, what should I do before I go to Fat Camp and lose all this weight enough to get the whites? Let's find me one less colored. Then by colored, I mean black. Now, how do you find a bunch of black people to date Lisa Lampanelli? Why? You go on Sirius Satellite Radio.
You send out the call.
You send out the call, you send out a MySpace bulletin, and you tell Jim McClure, find me some fucking darkies. So, luckily, we have 4 or 5 desperate enough black men to date Lisa Lampanelli who have shown up in the studio today. Actually, I would like to tell you the genesis of this idea, Andy Page and what do you call him, Mike? I did this show called Bubba the Love Sponge. Have you heard of him? Now, he is terrific, and he said, why don't we fix you up with a black? And I said, that's great. Show up in the studio in Tampa 3 weeks ago. No blacks to be found. Even 25 cents
in
left
Tampa?
early. I knew. Hello. So I said, let me take this idea and steal it. Mike Morris, since you are the most, unfunny person here, could you please introduce our lovely contestants?
Before we start, let me say I am used to having the smallest penis in the room, but not by this wide of a margin.
But let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up first, bachelor number 1 is Todd, who's 27 years old. He's a comedian from the Bronx. Hello, Todd.
Todd, come on, clap it up. Come on, he showed
I'm from
up.
Brooklyn, guys. I'm from Brooklyn. Hence the sweatshirt.
Well, why'd you lie to him, you fucking donkey?
I said
Imagine
Brooklyn.
a black who lies.
Brooklyn.
Go ahead.
Brooklyn.
Go ahead.
All right, I never trusted him anyway. Number 2 is Wayne. He's 35 years old. He's a legal analyst from the Bronx. Let's say hello to Wayne.
Now, Wayne, hello, Wayne. Now, what is a legal analyst? Mike, what do you think that means?
I think he sits in the court and listens to his lawyer a lot. Just makes shit up.
He makes shit up all day. Well, that's black enough for me. Contestant number 3, Mike.
Contestant number 3 is named Mo. He's 43 years old. He's in media sales. He's from Hempstead, New York.
So media sales. What does that mean? You
So bootleg DVD.
You know what? He has a copy of my old DVD. The bootleg, it's stamped not for promotional use
3
only.
for 10, yeah, commission only, no doubt.
Oh my goodness! And bachelor number 4.
Bachelor number 4 is named The Lava.
Ooh.
He's 36 years old. He's a paralegal from the Bronx.
Fabulous. Now, The Lava. Let me ask you something. Where did you get this nickname?
Well, the ladies call me Lava because I'm hot. It's one
okay.
Isn't lava a soap?
It is. It's a very rough
I'll
soap.
clean you, girl.
It's all about
Andy. Andy is a racist.
Well, I'm a black man, so, you can't stay with
My
one.
clock
You know
does
what?
not
You're
need to be
absolutely
cleaned.
right about that. Now, speaking of which, I would have some questions, Mike Moore, for our contestants.
That's very nice.
And let's hope that they can meet these challenges.
This is exciting.
Now, keep score, you
all right.
people. See who we think is best for Lisa Lampanelli. Now, bachelor number 2. While we're making whoopee, will you A, drink me in like grape soda, B, nibble on me like a piece of fried chicken, or C, gobble me up like a slice of watermelon?
Gobble you up like a slice of watermelon.
Move your mic in front of you, you
Gobble
black
you
bastard.
up.
Okay. Well, okay. See, he said that with enough conviction that we forgive him for his bad alliteration and mic
Apologize.
manner.
bossy.
That's fabulous. Now, let's see. Bachelor number 1. When I reach into your pants, am I going to find A, Martin Luther King size, Malcolm extra large, or Little Richard?
Oh my God, Jesus!
Oh my God! It's fucking multiple choice. 1, 2, or 3. A, B,
I feel like I just walked into a slave auction here. Jesus!
I wish. Those were the days, weren't they, Mike Morris?
boy, let's see your teeth.
Okay, put number 1 folds under questioning. Yeah. Bachelor number 3. Which of these Caucasian abilities would you most like to have? The A, ability to swim, B, the ability to hold a steady job, or C, the ability to pronounce the word ask?
Well, I possess all 3.
Okay, say ask.
Ask.
Say it in a sentence.
Can I ask you a question?
Say it fast. Say it quick.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you what?
Can I ask you a question?
All right. He has a little bit of a list.
Teetering
But
on
you know
one.
what? Teetering on, okay, we'll let you go with that one. Okay, Bachelor number 4, the lava. Keep it real, mama. Keep it real, bitch. Get by that mic. I'll smack you in the head. Paralegal up your ass. Okay, on our first date, what kind of car are you going to steal to pick me up in?
You don't need to steal a car. The train is just $2.
Train's a black man's limo.
And shrimp is the black man's lobster.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Hell yeah. That's a bad answer only because Lisa Lampanelli does not jump turnstiles anymore.
Yes, I'm sorry. Those days are over.
Those
Oh, my God.
can, though.
What's that? Say it again?
Those breastises can, though.
Aren't they fabulous?
Oh, yeah.
They're
Look at
good
us.
when they have a bra on. I must tell
My
you
God.
afterwards, they're horrible. If they have no bra, I could take your fucking eyes out. Todd, children, go.
Well, I deal with like white chicks because black chicks are too fertile, so
Yes.
I avoid that. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
If I banged her over there, for example, she's not gonna get pregnant. If she gets pregnant, she has money for an abortion.
Oh my goodness! White women get abortions. Is that true,
Yay.
Mike Morse?
I hope so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we all.
All right, so no children, no chillins, no kidlets, no little nigglets running around. How about you, Wayne, who is in the front-running position in this contest? Wayne, children, yes or no?
Yes.
How many?
1.
Okay.
How old?
Yes.
1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's rough, because there'd be maybe baby mama drawn black chick, white chick, chink.
Black chick.
Black chick. Well, you did stick with your roots, which I like. Now, does it have a fucked up black name or a normal white name that makes it easier in life?
Actually,
let us judge it.
biblical names.
Oh, a biblical.
Aaron.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. That's not that bad. Could pass for a white kid on the registrar, which is very important. Okay, not bad, not bad. How do you spell Jeremiah? A fucked up way, like K-A-Y-J?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Oh, a black who can spell.
Wow.
Credit slow for
Finally.
Okay, now
Progress.
the gum chewing in last place, militant creepy
I'm in
Mo.
last place?
No, well, you're a little creepy. Okay, Mo. I'll be honest with you, Mo. God love you. Now, say into the mic, please. How many chillins? How many key you got? How many key you got? Key.
Well, being that I've never been on the Maury Povich show, I don't have any kids.
No kids, because in order to have children, you have to have appeared on the Maury Povich show. Mike Morse, have you been on the Maury Povich show?
No.
Okay, then you do not have kids.
I not that I admit.
That blows your theory, Mo. You're out. Lava, look at me, bitch. Don't disappoint me with that killer smile and those little chiclet teeth you've got going there. He's got a little bunch of chiclets in him.
He's your favorite.
He is my favorite.
He's your
He's
favorite.
old, you know, in a good way.
In a good way.
43, right?
No, he's
Oh, how old were you?
36.
Good enough. How about you, Chubbs?
36?
Chubbs.
35.
Oh, 35? I dang, babe. Okay, and Key, you got Key.
Unfortunately, no. That's the one stereotype that I want and I can't.
Now, why do you think you can't get the blacks? With the
you know what it
kids?
is? I can get them, but I can't get them, and I use a
Impregnate.
condom impregnate.
Okay,
That's
well,
what
you
it
know
is.
what? I hope we get that opportunity to do something like
Yo,
that. Now,
are you asking? Because if you're asking, then we could just push all these people out the room right now and get it out over with.
well, that being
We
said,
can keep
let's
the
take
mics
a
on.
break. Let me take a call to see exactly who these people think is best for me so far. Manny in Hoboken, what do you think so far? Who do you like?
Lisa, I'm loving this. It's fucking great. It's like I'm listening to a radio slave auction.
Oh, hey now, that's not nice. Write it down. I can use that on stage.
right.
Go ahead.
I have a quick question for you, Lisa.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Does it cum taste better when a black guy eats KFC or Popeyes?
You know, I would say I do not swallow. In fact, I do absolutely nothing. I lay there, take it, and kick them out and make them squeeze it off in the SUV. So, you know, that's just how I roll. Well, so far, let's go to our judges so far. Mike Moore, so far, who do you feel is the best for a date with Lisa Lampanelli?
I would have to go. You guys are all really doing a great job, I gotta say. I'm going with the lava because he's the lightest.
He's the lightest.
No, I'm kidding. No, but I like But no, I like lava. He's got a little
edge to him.
A little smooth. Well, no, it's like a smooth edge.
Ah, yes, a smooth edge. He's boring.
Yes, that would be it.
That's good. That's good. It's better than being ghetto.
He won't kill you and steal your credit card.
Yeah, well, I would love that. That's foreplay with you colors. Now, we would like to have, of course, the pussy eating contest.
Yes.
Now, the situation here is that the black men usually are not known for eating the puss. So, we would like to ask you men to demonstrate your best pussy eating ability. May I have the plate of mangoes, please? Because from what I read, the mango is the closest to a woman's vagina. Is that true, Andy Page?
That's my understanding.
Yes, we saw
it
this. It
simulates the tissue.
It simulates the tissue. I would personally like. Oh my God, it's great because Mo must be in business because he actually took his gum out of his mouth.
Nice.
And put it in his pocket
What
to
about
save
you,
for
Wayne?
later.
Wayne still got the gum.
Okay, here we go.
That's because there's no taint to stick it on.
Now come near the table. Of course, we need to film this for Howard TV, so please get close. Okay, Todd, you're first. You're up.
Great,
Pretend
man.
this
Great.
is pussy that actually smells good, because that's the only time you say.
Jesus.
That's right. Okay, let's watch him closely. Andy, please judge on technique.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All about it.
Okay, here we
All
go. Ooh, the tongue is going back and forth, rapid. Ooh, what slurpy noises. Oh my God, he's using his teeth. Andy Page, you're not sure. I mean, what are you
I like to bite clicks off.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Now, when a guy attacks it like that, is he just on welfare and starving? I don't know what is going on, but I say give Todd a little round of applause for even participating.
Do you have any government cheese you can give him in that bag?
Wayne, of course, our lovely.
Okay.
Hopefully the road less traveled doesn't lead to your penis.
Yeah.
There we go. Wayne, give that your best pussy eating. Lick it. And okay. Well, there. Oh my goodness.
I'm liking this a little bit. Don't forget, he already has a child.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. I think this might outweigh him having a kid.
Don't say outweigh.
He's kind of fat. I know. Can you hear me? Oh my God, he's laughing while eating the pussy, which, you know, for a comedian, that would be very important because I would be laughing at you and go, oh, well, my goodness, before me and Andy both come. Okay, all right, Wayne, okay, heel. Oh, very nice. Even the guys are clapping.
Hey, I got a little hard.
Well, slurp, motherfucking. Very nice. Well, here, let's just get rid of that. Okay. Put that in my purse. Oh, wait. As if it couldn't get any creepier, Mo is going to now attempt to lick the puss.
We know you don't like it.
And we know you hate it, but try anyway. Mo, please, and scene. Oh, look at what is he examining it? Dude, they're both identical. Okay, look at him. He took the big piece.
Do you want us to duct tape the mouth above a pie to make you feel at home?
Oh, wow.
Salty.
It's salty.
I pissed on it.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Tasting vinegar.
Where the hell has he been? Fish and chips? Are we eating at Arts and Treachers? Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's deep throat.
It's not that bad. It's just the narrative was kind of off-putting, but
Not my cup of tea.
Okay, that's okay. Here, you take that. That was kind of creepy.
That was scary.
Okay, now Lava, you have since been chosen by Andy. Who said he's the front runner? Mike Morris liked you best, so you are about to win a date with Mike Morris. Now,
my second black man.
So you still have good credit. Okay, Lava, you're up, bitch.
Wow.
Make it happen. Make the magic start. Lava, go.
All right, I'm gonna combine Ellen DeGeneres style and Rosie O'Donnell style.
You know what? Do model yourself after.
What are you gonna be unfunny?
Hey, I'm not.
Oh hell no! Oh.
Just attack the click. Forget everything else.
Okay.
And then there's a secret.
Yeah, we're looking.
Kiss ass Scott. Hunts Point in the house.
Hans Point knows how to eat pussy. Hans Point knows how to eat some.
He was a beaver?
Yes, he is. Would you like some Colt 45 to wash that? Well, you know, this is a very tough decision, Mike Morris. I must ask the panel. Now, I personally know who I'm leaning towards. He's been a gentleman. He went very well, which very lovely visual in my head at this point. Mike Morris, who do you think so far is good for Lisa and why?
I started with the Lava. I'm kind of Wayne is kind of a tie with Wayne and Lava. I gotta say.
Lava. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what, Andy Page, what do you think?
Well, I was loving Wayne until he said he had a 1-year-old. Then I'm sorry, but no. I'm very happy for you. I hope you enjoy your kid, but you won't enjoy Lisa.
Like he's ever seen it.
I am now completely, especially after the demonstration, I'm now completely in the lava camp.
Yes.
I'm in the lava camp.
You know what? I personally am torn because, actually I do know Todd previously. We have met comedically, so that would be very uncomfortable.
And he looks, he looks so young.
And
It'd be
he's
like
a very
you're
funny guy.
It'd be like you're doing a big sister thing.
Yes.
Teach me the ropes.
Yes. Okay. But Todd, a very funny guy. Go see him, Todd Montesi, myspace.com/Todd. Chubby Black, you're in the running. I gotta say, the little kid thing. But it's only one date, Andy. It's only
That's
one
a very
date.
good point.
It's a good. You're risking a bucket of chicken and a Kool-Aid. That's all we're really putting on the line, and a plastic tablecloth. Okay, Mo, you're just creepy and you know it. And nobody likes you. And no offense, it's just racism on my part. But you've been really cool. You provide a lot of laughs for this show, which I really enjoy. Now, do we have some sort of a drum roll? Apparently all the good sound effects are on the Jackie the Joke Man. The Jackie's Joke Hunt. And Lava, you are quite good too with your dreamy little eyes and that sad little face you're giving me. Isn't he giving me that sad look?
Yes.
He's kind of working me.
He's pursing
Okay, you
his
know
lips.
what? I think it's a tie. I think I would like a nice double fantasy date with Lava and Big Wayne.
There you
And
go.
we are going to make ourselves an Oreo cookie double stuff, and I think that would work. I would like to thank all our lovely blacks for jumping on the subway and making it here. I feel that you really did us justice. Wayne and the Lava. May I call you the Wayne? Yes. Please stick around for after the show. We'll have our little tete-a-tete, our little menage a trois.
Lisa, how did your first radio show go?
Well, I loved it. I had so much fun. It totally went by so fast. But then again, I had a big box of chocolates to choose from. So, you know what? How can't the time just fly? You know what I'm saying? I knew these guys were on a time limit. They had to get back by 11 before the ankle bracelet goes off.
Now, you threw us a curveball and you picked two guys.
You know what? A bitch got, to make a choice. And what had happened was... Don't laugh at how I feel like a nigger.
Sorry.
What had happened was you got the chubby black. Because the chubby black tries hard. You know, a chubby guy, like the chubby girl, tries harder in and out of the bedroom. Am I right, chubby black?
Yes, ma'am.
It's true. Yes, ma'am. See, and I like that, too. That's some slave ownership shit. It sounds beautiful to my ears. Oh, those were the days. Anyway, other black, he was a smooth one. He had his nice little outfit from Sears, Big Boy Collection. I say, you know what? The love. And he has a name with the in front of it. You got to pick two guys. You got to get Well, this is something really special. I feel like Thanksgiving, when the Pilgrims broke bread with the Indians. And of course, I mean casino Indians, not Slurpee Indians. That's a whole different smell. We're here after my Lisa Lampanelli first special on Howard 101 on my date with my two moolies. Do you mind being called moolies?
Not at all.
Do you know what that means, the lava?
That means black in Italian.
Very nicely done, mulyan, which also means eggplant.
Eggplant.
Very racist terminology. But no,
Titsoon.
tutsun, charcoal briquettes.
Hey.
And this is, of course,
Quesadillas.
I've read your name, Wayne.
Yeah.
See, I got it. And I, of course, brought my chaperone, Mike Morse, because he is white and therefore honest, to keep these guys in line.
they fear me.
And they sort and your Jim Florentine style AC/DC t-shirt. Very nice. Suck in the gun, Mike.
Nice.
You're getting old. Now, since we're all getting to know each other, Wayne, what is with blacks and watermelon go?
It's juicy.
It's juicy, not unlike
Very refreshing.
Very refreshing.
But I think we grew it.
You did?
So that's like a lot of what that comes from.
Now, why wouldn't you then also eat cotton?
Because it's not edible.
Interesting, Wayne. Lava, do you agree?
Yes, but I also think that they use watermelon as fashion statements as well. Because you look at the Southern women and their hairstyles, it looked like a watermelon to me.
It's
like all those crazy stuff.
You are very astute, yet a little retarded, but you're cute, and that's okay. Because sometimes cute outweighs retarded. Mike Morse, true in your case?
It's worked for me.
It certainly has. Well, you guys are as black as could be. If you didn't have jobs, that's the only way you could be blacker.
Wow, yeah.
Now, did you really have those jobs, or were you lying?
Work straight out of work from jail. It was jail.
You know what I like? That you are blacks with a sense of humor, which is very rare in this world. Sometimes they get hilarious. The comic view, so funny. White people, you can't dance. Original stuff.
Throw the shirt on the way here.
Yes. Now let me say about the shirts. They're identical but different colors and sizes. Was this planned? Did you call each other on the way here? Did you notice this shit? I gotta look at this shit. Excuse me, chubby black with your package of hot dogs in your neck. That shit says wrinkle free, so a nigga don't have to send it to the gym dry.
Wish your neck said that.
Mike, a racist comment, but funny enough. Dude, they ain't even labeling this shit. What the fuck are you wearing, Negro? I can't even see. Oh, it got a dry cleaning slip on it, which is very impressive because you went to the dry cleaner. Perry Ellis, very nice. Blava, how do you feel about this trend of the blacks naming their kids after automobiles like Lexus, Mercedes, repossessed? How do you feel about that? Pre-owned? Anything? No, nothing, Mike Morris? Well, those names crazy, right? Cadillac. You know what I found hilarious? I had a very racist friend who told me this. I'm not racist, but I had a very... What is Pontiac? I love this one, Mike. It's a chestnut, but a good one. What does Pontiac mean? What does it stand for? Poor old nigger thinks it's a Cadillac. Hilarious! Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Now, could one of you guys, just for the cameras, do a "Oh no, she did"?
Oh no, she did.
Oh, a very different inflection. Now, with you, the "no" was a little more pronounced. Okay, please, once again.
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh, the "didn't" was the big thing. Didn't. And yourself?
Oh no, she didn't.
Wayne, do you have hair underneath that hat?
Yes, I do.
And your little
Not
fat
very
outfit.
much,
It's very cute.
Yeah.
And please put it back on because you're horrible. Now, I'm hungry. Personally, I would like to chow down and see how it goes from there. Mike Morris, would you join us for some
I
chicken?
would love to. Now, I know you're very trustworthy. You have knives.
No. This would be trustworthy if it was a date with a Hispanic. As you notice, there are no handguns here. All right, so just remember that. Hey, color guy. You know how a lot of these blacks are on the down low and get their dick sucked by guys, but don't tell anybody? I know you haven't. But have you seen this alarming trend?
I mean, it's not a trend. It's like it happens. You know what I'm saying? It just.
How much for you to get your dick sucked by a man? How much? I mean, we're not going to do it here. We don't have the budget. I mean, if it's over $20, we can't do it. No, but so even if I said, dude, $1 million and we'll tell nobody.
Nah,
$1 million.
I'm not gonna suck on somebody's taint or put their bowl in my mouth.
No. You don't have to do the sucking.
But thanks for offering.
If you.
I mean, you know what? Bottom line, if you do that homo act, it's a homo act, and that makes you a homosexual. You don't say whether it's done to you or
Gonna make you a rich homosexual.
But a really rich faggot.
That's $1 million that you can't live with.
Really? That is so interesting, because I would lick a snatch for $1 million. I did lick a snatch for about $1 million. I think about that. Like if they said, Lisa, you can have a deal with HBO, but you have to lick whatever's con. Right. I'd be like, okay. I don't see what's wrong with the casting couch. Mike Morris, do you?
Not at all. I think I would lick a snatch for $1 million.
Well, no parades, huh? All right. Whatever, dude.
So you said that you have no problem with lubrication.
What the heck? Where did that come from? And they're still filming, you darky. I don't even know what that means. Any problem?
You said that on the radio this morning.
Oh, you mean that I'm...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm 46, so I'm not all dried out yet. It's going to be a couple more years, though. Because when menopause hits, I think you dry up down there like... So I might as well, get my groove on while I can. Well, did you guys eat enough? Yeah. You had enough? You ain't going to say the bitch didn't even give me no chicken? You want to have a watermelon eating contest? Well, you guys have been great. Mike Morris, get these guys' numbers. Maybe we'll have a little private date with these individuals. Probably.
If you guys party, just call me up. I know you're going to be in the Carnegie Hall, so I know there's going to be an after party.
Blacks always love the after party.
That's what it's all about.
An after party for white people is going home into a really nice hotel room and going to sleep. Blacks love going to a club where they got the flyers stuck in the window and the invitation. The hotel and the party in the hotel lobby as the R. Kelly. I know the colored people. Yeah, son. Well, thank you, coloreds.
Hey,
thank you, Mike Morse.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for knowing. I have love for all your people, every one of you.
I'm gonna tell Al Sharpton tonight.
You tell that. I love him and I enjoy his wig very much.
Can I say something? I want to say this. Obama!
Obama. National bird will be not the eagle, but the chicken in 24 hours. I guarantee it. Now wave goodbye. Bye, Howard. We love you. Bye, black people.
Bye, Robin. Bye, Howard.
I have got to say, for a couple of blacks, they were really honest and upstanding and nice. It was really fun.
Now, what did you expect initially from these guys?
You know what? When I saw them in there, they had a good vibe. That's what I go with, heart, vibe. I wouldn't have picked this one, Wayne, so much because he does have a kid, and I'm not at all into kids. I fucking hate kids. I like black kids, though, better than white. So we did kind of out-league any white guy with kids. But you know what? That would have been trouble. But I say, you know what? The two of them together kind of equal one good white guy.
Hey, the date was pretty cool. Got a little chicken, some Colt 45, some mashed potatoes, and all that good stuff. So, you know, she fed her brother, so I'm straight.
Now, do you think any of that was like offensive, having the fried chicken and watermelon and beer? And
well, it's typical black shit, you know. It's fucking, it wouldn't be funny if you didn't have the chicken. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you didn't have the collard greens and the turnips and all that shit, but it's all good.
I forgive her.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't authentic.
So what do you guys think of Lisa? Is she an honorary black woman?
110%.
Yeah.
Now, how does she rate compared to like the black women you guys know?
She's on par. She knows about the culture. She knows about this. She knows about that, and she's not offensive. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
She don't just call you a nigga because you're black. You know?
You know
No, she's funny.
She says
funny.
it and means it.
Yeah.
Now, if a black woman saw you with her, would they get mad or would they understand?
I think they would want to join in. You know, like I'm that hot that they don't might want to get that. I don't know how if Lisa will allow it, but
we
got to try it.
If they saw me with her, they'd be upset.
They would be upset?
Yeah.
Even though she's honorary?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah, fuck that white chick, man." You know what I'm saying? Get with the real shit. But it's all good, though.
All right, guys. You had a good time?
Yeah.
Great time. It's
All
awesome.
right. Thanks for coming.
Take care.